Hey, welcome to Bela'Dun and Beyond.
welcome
to
Oh, God.
and Beyond.
Hang on.
Session.
Twitch was
What?
my Twitch was not muted, so you would have come through twice for a second there.
Ah, okay. So we're good?
Go, go, go! No interruptions
cool.
here.
Hi, Stream!
Hello, stream. Hello.
Hi, Stream.
Welcome.
Hello,
welcome.
Vinod.
Hello, Vinod. Hello. Maybe Rhoda, maybe Terry, maybe other people who. But welcome to Bela'Dun and Beyond. This is my one-shot session. It's now probably now 4 sessions in.
This is the fifth session.
Four sessions in.
This is the fifth
So it's
one.
not technically not a one-shot, but yeah.
They never are.
Yeah, they never are. So welcome. Today is going to be hopefully an interesting and exciting day, or more like session. Who has the session?
That would be me.
Yeah,
Would be you. Okay, so let me. So as well, because we're going. Oh no! Apparently I can't do it. Invalid queue. Josh, what's going on?
Press play.
I did press play.
Play.
Invalid usage.
It looks like it's died. That's why. Hang on. I've still got it.
Let's see. Diamond.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. So if you'd like to, Ulrich, do the session plan for last week? Not session plan, the recap.
Sevi's doing the
I
notes,
would
right?
love to know the session plan.
Oh no, you're not going to. Oh, you of all people are not knowing the session plan.
What the fuck does that mean?
Means you're a sneaky bastard.
You sneaky bit.
I haven't been sneaky for like a year.
You play a huge part in this session plan.
Okay,
That's why you can't know.
That's ominous.
not terrifying.
It's the bandage.
Oh, it's because it's the fucking bandage.
The whole game's about the bandage.
Right, so, big worm. Massive capital letters because it's a big fucking worm. That was a nasty big worm. Aspen became a snack. He got eaten.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aspen was always a snack, baby.
Oh. Ilya may have injured him. You know, it's not confirmed. Definitely not. Definitely didn't happen. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's fine. Didn't hit him whatsoever. Not even once. Oh, that's why I put snake because Hazel became a snake.
Oh, I did!
You did.
Did become a
You did.
snake.
Yeah, I killed it. I remember.
You
Maybe.
did. And for
Firstly, I always slay it, Queen.
Shh. We all shot the fuck out of it as it came out of the sand, and it got completely fucked. And then Hazel choked the thing to death.
Yeah,
And it,
that's how you kill worms. You choke them.
no
the
other way,
irony.
just choke them. Where the fuck am I going? Ilya learns Eris's name. It's quite a revelation. It was good, mostly because Aspen wouldn't shut his damn mouth.
Old
He's
news.
just constantly using it.
She didn't say not to say it.
That's Josh's rule.
I feel like she must have done. Sure.
She did not.
Well, oh well. We found a spot to camp, and then I put in capital letters that fucking bandage. Because
I genuinely
that
thought you were going to
fucking
say that fucking bitch, Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin
Carol Bandage.
killed her husband, whacked him. Yeah, we rest for the night. Albie learns the location of the oasis. There was definitely some fucking bird murder attempts. I see you. I see you.
For once, he never tried to attack you with a bird, but you definitely thought it was happening.
Oh, he was deliberately tricking me. I know his game.
There have been 0 attempts at bird-based murder, thank you.
Oh yeah, totally, for sure, 100%. I believe you. The Eris ship has sunk, as I put here. I can't remember specifically what happened because I didn't write that, but I don't think those two are getting together at any point. So
Between
Which
you.
two?
Oh, is it because of the underwear thing? I can't
No,
remember.
it's because you like the color yellow rather than the color gold.
that's the one.
Oh, that's
Oh
Ah.
yes, that's right. Fool's
Yeah.
gold. I remember.
so...
Sorry.
Moth time, great intermission. That was a wonderful time. We stand Mothgate. Wonderful, wonderful times there. And then very exhausted and in big capital letters with many exclamation marks, Sevi Camel. Because Hazel, big camel. Good times.
Big cow.
Big camel. Big camel. And we found the oasis. It's very nice. Lovely picture here. Wonderful. I climbed the tree somehow, even though I am very, very tired. And then there was a strange voice. Definitely not Keith Sutherland. Probably. And that's it. That was where we ended. I hope that was
Fantastic.
Whoop,
a good
whoop.
recap.
We have been
Oh,
capped a second
Whoop.
time.
you
Oh,
did it
yeah.
second time. Fantastic.
Recap.
Thank you, Ulrich. So
Apple.
yes, pretty much
Kept
Ulrich.
squared.
Yeah. So the adventurers find themselves at the mysterious or hidden oasis that they've been searching and traveling for many days now. Finally reaching it, almost to a point of where, you know, potentially, Ilya may have potentially have died. Who knows? Because he was getting exhausted, wasn't he? Out of everyone. And I'm not gonna lie, Hazel's decision to turn into a camel was genius. It made sense, and you know, obviously you filled up, I think, on 200 liters of water, so you're good for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Paint.net.
these guys. So the band of mercenaries find themselves at the oasis after kind of seeing that there was, you know, I think after Ilya kind of climbed the tree, saw that there was a weird kind of area of the mountain that looked like it was carved out in some way, or had some edges to it that just seemed a bit unnatural, and highlighted that to the rest of the band. And as they came to, you know, the point of, you know, probably making their way, possibly they heard a voice, and the voice pretty much said, you know, are you gonna come down, in a sense, you know, are you you know, I'll be in a sense of like, you know, come down.
You don't remember what he said, do you?
How long are you gonna stay up there? Yeah, I can't remember what I said actually. But he basically
How
said,
long is it
yeah,
gonna
how
take
long
you or
how long
something?
is it gonna take? Yeah, it's gonna how long are you gonna take to come down, or how long is it gonna be?
Well, I mean, I was just coming up
He
here for a
specifically
rest.
said, "We're going down. I'm calling timber," and then that was it. That was the end of the session.
There may have been, you know, a Pitbull song in there somewhere, but you know.
Quite
He
possibly.
referred to himself as Mr. Worldwide and then just disappeared.
His head was very shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, I wondered how long you were going to be, was what he said.
Yeah, I was wondering.
You
Yeah,
were.
thank you. I drank a bit. This is another thing as well.
Me too.
But I am, you know, not sponsored. I'm drinking the old
Henry Weston's vintage
Henry
cider.
Weston. Yeah.
Yes, I am
for
drinking.
those-
I'm drinking the
Strange
old
black liquid.
H2O.
Oh, nice.
Pop.
Lucas
Yeah.
ate Spot, not Spawn.
Yeah, and Adam, you've probably got a juice or a Coke.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. There we go. Fantastic.
Oh, we got the straw team, of course.
And what's Lucy got today? What's she sponsored? Who's she sponsored by?
Coca-Cola, the fucking raspberry. What the fuck is it called?
Cherry?
Cherry.
The other Harry.
Coke raspberry exists, I think.
Does
Does
it?
it?
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
That sounds
Well-
funky.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Not-
the
not-
band.
Yeah.
So the
Because I'm
band,
not sponsored by Lemonade, but I am sponsored by Belgian Bond.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
stop
Oh
it.
no! I can't do
Stop.
that.
Just
man.
in life.
It's got that's got raisins and a one of them glazed cherries.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
It's the ship.
So the last thing you guys heard was a
Good
mysterious
voice.
as so coming from somewhere in the not too far from where you are, but I would say hidden amongst kind of the bushes and trees close by.
Well, I will immediately climb down because I'm like, I don't know who this is.
Oh, were you up a tree?
Let's look.
Or
Yes,
on me?
I was up the tree, but if you are still there, I would like to.
You
have
can
some
come back on my
assistance.
hump.
Thank you. Your hump is very appreciated.
Love that.
My hump. My hump.
It's like
My hump.
so.
Fergie?
You hear the old or an old voice of a man. It's like, so how long are you going to take to come down from there?
Possibly a while. Who the fuck are you?
Well, it's quite rude of someone to speak to an old man like that, especially if he could potentially save you.
Save me from what?
Well, from what I remember, my boy, you were almost dying before you arrived at this oasis.
Again, who are you?
Well, I'm just a traveling merchant by the name of Mushin.
Machine.
Mushin.
Mush.
Mushin.
Do I recognize that name? Because my brain bad. So if there's someone we met, I've forgotten.
Mushin. I'll give you his whole name.
Mushin.
That means nothing to me.
Sounds like a cartoon.
Can I roll a history check of some kind to remember? who this is?
No, you don't know this man. You don't know this man at all. As far as as far as the GM is aware, you do not.
Maybe you guys hang out at the weekend. That's a separate story. But in the game, you don't know this man.
Well, I'm immediately just gonna say to this dude after I've gotten successfully down, because I'm imagining that I'm somewhat half down the tree now. Just be like, well, I don't recognize you, friend. So, mind telling me how you know exactly what's been happening to us?
Well, I should think that you wouldn't know me. I'm just a traveling merchant. I haven't seen people in quite some time. Maybe 2 or 3 days.
Where are your wares?
Oh, and just over this side. I shouldn't have chose this voice. And he points over to closer to where the bushes are. It's a bit more shady. And he has you can see there's a few bags and a few sacks and boxes that are there.
What sort of stuff do you have?
Well, I have the standard wares that you would find in most stores. But only for travelers who are passing through.
Do you have water skins?
Oh, wait. Well, yes, of course, if that's
How
what
much you
you want.
selling them for?
Oh, I mean, in this climate, in this location, they're going for about 1 gold each.
That sounds like a lot.
I'm gonna just pop down 9
Absolutely, it's a lot. You're in the middle of a desert. You're in the middle of the desert, miles away from any other place. Of course, he's going to capitalize on travelers who need something.
That's 5 times the normal amount.
I just get 9 gold and I just put it in his hand and I'll be like, I want 9. 9 of them. Give them to me now.
well, yes, of course. And he pulls 9 out and he gives you 9. Fantastic. Take 9 for gold.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna go and like crouch by the water's edge, make sure they're fully filled,
Sure,
and just
of
kind
course.
of drink.
I would charge you for that if it belonged to me.
I just give him a glare of like, Don't fucking talk to me. I'm dying.
But does anyone else need anything?
Yes! I have a question for you, Machine.
Of course.
I own this oasis. Are you just giving away my water? Ilya, you better not drink that.
You own this oasis?
You better believe it. I've never seen you before.
But you appear to be a forest gnome, if I'm right. What reason would you ever be in this space, in this area? And you know, as he's saying this, oh, go ahead. Your response.
Have you ever been to the forest? It's shit. There's bugs everywhere. No. I was born in the forest. I was raised in the desert. This is my oasis. I purchased it. It's mine. And you, my friend, may owe me some interest.
Well,
I'm just gonna get from the edge.
Where's the red?
Go up.
Well, yeah.
Hand on
So
Albie's shoulder and just be like, "Yeah, you know, there's taxes for selling merchandise on someone else's property, right?"
He makes a good point.
Max,
roll deception.
at,
Roll
at
deception.
the same time, I'm stealing as many water skins as I can steal.
Deception.
Okay, wait.
Can I just
Roll
have?
sleight of hand, Josh, and roll deception, please, Adam.
It's a
Do
roll.
I have
move
advantage as a
so
result
that
of
I'm
their
standing in
distraction?
front of Aspen
Absolutely, if you'd like.
to give him some
24.
cover.
Can I also just, for a little bit of extra help with Albie, give him advantage because I'm coming up and also assisting with that?
Okay.
Can I just refill my water skin?
Come on, guys,
No.
4 at a time.
Of course. I know, guys. Come on, queue up. Fucking hell.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So
was
for your
going-
for your 24, okay. Well, I've traveled a very long time, and I've stayed here for at least 2 to 3 years, and I've never seen you come to this area, to be honest. You know, as much as I feel that what you're saying may be true, but I would imagine that you should have some sort of deed, some sort of ownership. If you could show that to me, I'd be more inclined to maybe believe you.
Well, the fact that you say you've been here for 2 to 3 years makes me think you owe Albie a lot of incest. Incest? Interest.
That's a different thing.
Albie make Freudian slip. It's been a long day. The heat is getting to me. You know forest gnomes in the desert. So how about this? I will look past the fact you have stayed on my land for 3 years without paying a tithe. And you will give us as many water skins and some healing potions. And we'll separate on good terms. Yes?
I don't think that's going to happen, sir. Unless you kill me and steal them from me, I'm not prepared to you.
I just throw
I have
one.
lived a long life, and I'm not afraid of mercenaries.
You've lived a long life. This is how you want to die? In an unmarked grave in the desert? No one knowing you're out here? I don't see any bodyguards for your caravan.
It means nothing to me to die.
I
and
figures we get the nihilist merchant. If nothing matters, then why are you even charging us money? Just give us the water skins.
I travel from location to location, and of course it costs me money, to survive. But you, sir, seem to be trying to, con me out of my business.
That is a very brash accusation. Albie does not take kindly to it. 5 water skins, no cost, and we walk away.
You were asking for what? Five skins?
5 skins on the house. As a
5 skins on the house.
on the house.
That's rent.
Yeah,
As
been here 3
rent.
years. You drank a lot of my water in that time. Probably pissed
Let's
in it.
see. Let's see if he. You, sir, I will give you your 5, but rest assured that these 5 don't serve you well out there in the desert. And he gives you 5, but he mumbles words as he's given you these 5. You know, you don't know what it is that I mean, you could try and see if you hear what he says, but he mumbles it low enough that you wouldn't hear him.
Can I hear him? I want to let you know, before you answer, I have a passive perception of 11, so...
I have a passive perception of 17, and I'm stood right next to Albie, so...
Yeah. And I've got 15, and we are within speaking distance, so I don't think I probably would.
15's
Yeah.
not that high.
At least read his lips, if nothing else.
He
He turned away,
mumbles
didn't he?
in a language that you're not familiar with, and
I speak Common, Elven, Abyssal, Draconic, Infernal, and Sylvan. Is it any of those?
wow, you
No.
speak a lot more than what I remember. No,
He's been reading on the journey.
It was...
Uh,
what do they call it? Klingon. He developed it himself.
Fuck.
okay, well, I'll take my... Just like, are these actually water skins, or are they scraps of pelt that you've just kind of given?
he gave you what, as far as you're aware, are water skins.
Okay.
5 water skins.
They're literally just water. That's all it is.
It's human flesh.
Oh no.
Sevi, read the Roll20 chat. What are you doing?
I'll just sort of let that go on, and I'll just ask him, do you have any arrows that I can purchase off you?
You're not going to try and cheat me like this little man as well, are you?
Oh no, I was just going along with him. I thought it was a joke. He's a bit tenacious. I'm sorry about him. No, I just want some arrows.
He does stock arrows.
It's normally like what, a gold for
He
arrows?
stocks
It's ridiculous.
basic arrows, nothing special. And he will sell them at 2 silver each arrow.
Normally it's like a gold piece per 20 arrows. Should I just go by that normal pricing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll just buy a bundle and chuck the extra 10 in my pack.
Cool. So you wanted 20 arrows for a gold, yeah?
Yep.
I got, yep, sure.
And then I
Sure.
want to know about what potions he's got and how much they'll cost.
Sure. So he has pardon me, an oil of sharpness, which is a gelatinous or oil sparkles with tiny ultra thin silver shards. Oil can coat one slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying oil takes 1 minute, but for 1 hour, the coated items are magical and has a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Funky. Attack and damage.
Yep.
Oh.
And
How much?
he has healing potions as normal.
How much?
How much? Tis. That, sir, is. I'm gonna say that is 600 gold.
Well,
600 gold, sir. It is a rare potion. That is not.
is it
That's
very
not normal.
visibly like packed up, like just sort of stacked on his wares? And
Yeah, things are just kind of there, you know, as a normal kind of merchant would apply. It would just be there.
I'm just gonna sort of go over, like, quite sad. He'll see that I've just sort of like resigned myself to be like, I don't have money for that. And I'm just gonna crouch over. I'm just gonna stare at him.
Okay. Are you trying to do what? Intimidate it? Are you trying to show,
I'm just crouching and staring at
sympathize? Okay. Well, my boy, it seems that you appear to not have enough for this. I'm open to trade if you'd like to trade anything for this item.
I immediately pull off the green necklace that I've got and I just point it over towards him.
As in
The stone.
the stone.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen anything like that. And he takes it from you and he examines it and looks at it a bit more closely. Whilst he's doing that, is anyone else doing anything else?
Albie?
I'm queuing up my chance to talk to him again and reconcile.
I'm trying to convince Albie to sniff his water.
I just looked down, all I saw was roll sniff.
Albie, don't you think
Okay.
that perhaps you should give that a quick test? If it's something that maybe we can get Hazel to purify later, you've possibly got yourself a good deal.
I paid nothing. It was an excellent deal.
Exactly, but paying nothing to drink poison is still a shit deal.
Machine, you mentioned you were open to trades. Albie has something you may be interested in.
And he 1 second, and he puts his hand up. His very old, creepy-looking hand, but he kind of puts it in your face and with a finger of just 1 minute, while he's like kind of inspecting this stone. And he turns and he turns over back to Ilya and says, I must say that honestly, this is very, very beautiful, but to be honest, of no value to me. He kind of passes it back over.
I'll be like, well, and I'm going to pull out the bundle of rope that I have in my bag. And I'm gonna,
Roll a Dex and saving throw.
even in the rope that I
Roll
successfully
a
tied.
Dex saving throw.
You fucking kidding me? I worked so hard for that shit.
What is all this I'm reading about sniffing stuff?
Me and Albie were having a chat about him sniffing his
No one
stump.
knows.
Private conversation.
Do you still have a disadvantage?
He's got
I'm
all
at
sorts of
exhaustion.
shit because of
Oh,
exhaustion.
you're at exhaustion, of course. Yes.
3.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh shit,
Um,
I've got disadvantage on stuff too.
Yeah.
I have now remembered that.
You are. So hang on. Auric is disadvantage, and so
Disadvantage is so exhaustion 3 is disadvantage on ability checks, speed halve, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
cool.
So bad.
Pretty bad. Cool. And as you pull out your bundle of rope, you do see a part of it becomes a little loose, and with a 9, of course, and the bandage does break free and start wrapping itself around your arms and your.
No.
You are immobilized, technically.
I'm gonna hold up my hand near his face and start casting Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And just look at Ilya as he slowly gets entwined and be like, "Are we doing this again?"
Fucking just do it, man.
I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast, aiming at the ropes with the intention of grazing him. Well, I mean, I don't want to touch him at all, if possible. I just want to burn some ropes
Okay.
from a distance.
Roll to hit.
I will do that. It's a +7, apparently.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my
If you nat
god.
one, I swear to God.
How did I speak so much but not roll? Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna type it.
Yeah.
D20 +7. Go! 19!
Solid. Cool. You will hit.
It's 2d10. 14. That's
Very
not
nice.
bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
10's average, so... No,
Dang,
11.
okay.
No, yeah, 10.
10.
10. Cool. So you Eldritch Blast very carefully the rope that was. I'm assuming from what you said previously that you were aiming at the rope.
I'm aiming for the rope as close to him as possible, but, like, intending to not hit him if possible.
Okay, cool. You aim for the rope. Everyone heard it. So you hit the rope and you break the rope and completely just snap it off. The bandage is free.
I meant, like... Was the
No, the
bandage not, like,
The
surrounding him?
bandage is free. You all heard it.
I definitely said rope, but I was going for what was, like, wrapping round him. If
The
the rope
bandage
was still
is
wrapping round him
fully
along with the
free.
bandage, then I said rope, so here we go.
No, it's fully free. So in this moment, the
sake.
bandage. Roll a dex saving throw, please, Josh.
I said from far away. Eldritch Blast is
Doesn't matter.
120
It's a
feet.
long bandage.
No, but you're. Where were you standing in comparison to where he was?
Far away were the words I used. I have 120 feet of far away, probably about 30 feet.
So were you? Yeah. So I was gonna say, were you not at the Oasis, drinking at the Oasis?
No,
With the
I
rest of
wasn't
them?
drinking from the Oasis. I have 11 water skins, I'll have you know.
No, but were you not at the Oasis with the rest of them?
We don't pick
And
I'm
now
at-
all of a
I'm
sudden-
at the
All of a
Oasis.
sudden, you're now 30 feet away from them.
I specifically said I cast Eldritch Blast at the rope from far away. So I walked
well-
30 feet away, and then I cast Eldritch
After-
Blast.
Okay. So okay.
Hey man, if we're taking my
Roll-
specific wording
that's
of
fine.
rope,
Roll-
then we're taking my
roll-
specific wording of far away.
Roll a dex saving throw, bro.
Okay, cool. I have disadvantage.
This is bad. Everything that's happening right now is very bad.
Terrible.
I'm not good at them either. Oh, that's not.
God, I can't go anywhere with
Sorry.
you guys.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is with disadvantage. 13.
Shit.
Okay. The bandage it fully acknowledges that you tried to destroy it.
Hey man, I
And,
went for the rope.
Well, I mean, you went for the rope, but you set him free. He turned and
If
looked
anything,
at you.
I'm on his side.
I love how it's.
You gave you gave it, or actually, you gave it. Sorry, it gave
Brilliant.
you. Sorry, a
Puppet-esque.
a look and a nod of like thank you as it wraps itself fully around Ulrich and
Ilya.
Ilya is completely wrapped around this this bandage, and unfortunately you're
Can I
okay.
go over and try to chew the loose end?
I think at this point, at the same time, I'm also going to shout something along the lines of, "Sorry, Ilya! I believe I may have found a more powerful ally in this arrangement," and then I'm just going to stay out of it.
You know, I could have used that rope, asshole.
That's true.
Yeah, you've got no rope anymore, by the way. after
Can
that.
can I go and find the end of the bandage and start chewing it?
And can I use my
Absolutely.
help action to give her advantage on that?
Absolutely.
I don't know how you help a llama eat a bandage, but
Hey, you tell me.
Camel, not a fucking
How
llama.
how are you helping the camel eat the
right.
bandage?
Hazel, use your teeth.
No
I'm definitely
way.
gonna look at him like.
During this time, this old merchant man is wondering what the fuck is going on. Like I thought you were all looking to buy things from me. What's
I'm
happening?
gonna look dead in his eyes, and I'll just be like, "Take it.
Oh, your
Just
eyes are
fucking
covered.
take it."
Mate. Your eyes are covered by this. bandage.
I will look in his general direction.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. You can start. You can munch. You can munch successfully. I mean,
Before we consume the bandage, does this fine gentleman trader not wish to trade in this bandage of encapsulating people?
are we talking about the old man? Sorry.
Surely, yeah. I didn't Mushin, it was, I believe. Mushin.
Mushin.
Would you
yeah.
be interested in an item such as this? We can arrange that the camel releases it and even cleans it up, potentially.
And we'll throw the
Well,
elf as well.
it appears as if you can't even get control of it yourself.
I'm sure you're
I'd
far more
rather
versed than we are.
not.
I mean, I came out here with 6 water skins, Mushin. Clearly you're a cleverer man than this group combined.
Please, I'm not going to be fooled twice. By the way, roll a dex saving throw, please, Hazel, because you're trying to bite it off.
Let me find my camel stats.
Do you have any sort of exhaustion?
No,
She's a camel.
she's a camel.
Camels get exhausted.
Not until 2 months from now.
16.
You do not. The the bandage kind of confidently pulls itself out of its mouth, and 19. What's your AC as a camel?
It won't be high.
It's definitely not going to be
9?
It's not going to be 19. Yeah, and slaps you on the face, taking 1 slapping damage.
So I didn't even eat it. I didn't
You
eat
did
any
not-
of it.
you were sucking it down. You were trying to suck it down, but it wasn't doing any damage to this thing.
Decided to try and slurp it like a noodle, and it just wasn't working.
I'm trying. I'm trying more than the others.
Uh,
Yeah, I helped you.
by the
You
way,
rolled advantage.
bear this in mind that this is sorry,
You didn't roll with advantage. I used help.
who?
Oh,
That's true. Yeah,
did
you
you
have
not?
advantage.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
To eat it.
Yeah,
It
don't
was
worry
worth
about
Oh
it.
yeah. Bear this in mind.
Thanks.
Bear this in mind that just so that you guys are aware that this bandage is not harming
So he's not taking damage.
Ilya. Is not harming him. It's just absolutely annoying the fuck out of him.
It's blinded him, though.
It is,
Can I-
yeah. But
Can
it's
I
not,
now
it's not
try and
harming him.
escape? I would like to try and
You
escape.
like to try and escape? Okay, sure. Roll a dex saving throw. How do you want to
I'm
try?
mowing. I'm very unhappy.
Albie, you've got small hands. Surely
That's
you
a
can assist
definite
Ilya
no.
in
You do-
escaping
you
this
do not-
bandage.
you do not. And in the process of this, you trying to escape the bandage pulls you to the ground, so that your face is in the sand.
Not harming me, he said.
No, not harming you. Not harming you.
Just
You take no
incapacitated.
damage.
This
This
is
is
a
humiliation.
It's humiliation.
This is harming my sanity. So
Ilya, can you
Hi.
That's their game.
still breathe, Ilya?
You shouldn't have tried to sell it. You shouldn't have tried to sell it. This
You
is what
didn't steal it to begin with. Just saying.
I think that maybe we should just put Ilya in the cart with his bandage. They seem very engaged with each other, and we can carry on our journey.
Albie was gonna say, this is the 3rd time this has happened. Should we just stop fighting nature at this point? It's clear they're meant to be together.
I released this thing from its bonds, and immediately its only intention was to be close to Ilya. So I think at this point, perhaps we're just fighting love. I agree with
I'm
Albie.
gonna go and like
Fucking
proper
kill
nudge.
me.
I'm going over and proper nudging Aspen. Like, don't be an idiot.
I don't understand that
I'm
from the
proper
nudge.
being annoying him.
I'm gonna grab my dagger and I'm gonna shove it so far into my spleen that I die. Fuck this
is that what you want to do?
No.
Roll step equipment.
Okay. You gotta be careful about what you say.
Does
Did you say
anybody
the rope? Did you say the rope? Okay.
does anybody want to help me move this guy into the cart so we can go about our day? Unless we are killing this merchant.
What am I being?
I'm terribly sorry, sir, but don't act like you didn't realize it was an eventuality. Are we moving on, or are we?
I'm gonna nudge Aspen
Hopefully
towards the
moving on.
cart.
Can I try and escape again?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey, well done.
Thank fuck for that.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. So how do you try to escape?
Just fucking
cry
rip it off.
until it
I
lets
don't
go.
know.
Okay, cool. You whip it off. Okay, cool.
Magikarp used flail.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool. So you do successfully remove the bandage. The bandage actually loosens up a little bit as you're flailing about, trying to really put a lot of energy into it, and it does unravel itself. It's super effective, and it does loosen itself and comes back into submission. I think is the best way to say it.
Does it kind of go inert again?
But it is kind of loosely in your hand, and it is blowing in a slight breeze.
Can I try and take it out of his hand with Mage Hand?
You can do.
I swear to God, if you do some bullshit.
I've got 30 feet, so I'm going to move 30 feet away again. I'm going to try and take the bandage with Mage Hand and just lift it away from Ilya.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Who?
I think me.
Oh, it's going to be Josh.
10.
10. Okay. What? Why did you want to mess with it, Josh?
I wasn't trying to mess with it. I was just trying to take it away from Ilya
Okay.
so that it didn't wrap around him again.
Okay, fine. So you do successfully successfully pick it up with Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
However, and it does leave Ilya successfully without any problems. However, in the midst of it being picked up, it does get picked up by the wind and does get taken away.
Oh, my Mage Hand's holding on to it. Why is it getting taken away?
Your Mage Hand may have picked it up, but it with a 10 didn't secure it.
Okay,
It
fair
did-
enough.
It didn't hold it, and this piece. The bandage has now blown itself.
I go invisible as soon as it loses grip from the Mage Hand.
Cool. It is not going for anyone. It is lost in the breeze. It's entirely.
Looking like a deranged maniac, I just say, good fucking riddance.
Okay. Cool. And the bandage is gone. The bandage is blown away into the breeze.
I then immediately just turn, almost like a machine, at the old man and say, do you have any rope?
Oh no.
Well, I think after. Are you sure you want to?
The bandage is gone, I just want rope. Please.
Okay. Yes, of course. That would be 1 silver for 54 rope.
How much, sorry?
1 silver for
Oh,
50.
okay, I'll just plop that in Zat.
Sure. Cool. Remove your silver. And I'm surprised as well because you let that go, and you didn't even use it. It could heal any damage.
It's not
anything.
fucking worth it. Do not even come at me right now.
All right. Cool. Well, that's gone. The bandage is gone.
I'm gone too, if it helps.
Good. Destroyed my rope.
I went invisible when it disappeared into the wind, and I haven't moved.
I'm then gonna just sort of crouch again for like a little bit, and I'm just gonna stare at the potion again.
Machine, I wish to trade with you. Why, be my friends. Come on. We're going for the wrong foot here. We have many goods to trade.
Oh, it's you again. What is it you want to trade?
Well, our first interaction, that was, I overreacted. You were on my land, you were trespassing, I don't know who you was. It's a very reasonable assumption to make. But I am a very mercantile trader, as are you. And I have this. And I'm going to produce the 2 giant worm fangs from the last boss fight. And and the ball of Ilya's hair. 2 sessions ago. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
These are all that remains of the great bearded dragon. And, we do not have any need for them. But perhaps a man like you could sell them to a wanderer. What do you think?
I'd be happy to take those take those teeth off of you. Except from the giant worm.
No, it's from bearded dragon. You see the hair? It's the beard.
Oh, well, I've seen these these teeth before, and he inspects them, and I've definitely seen these types of protrusions to belong to the pink worm or the purple worm of the desert. So I don't know.
I just had the best idea, but I can't do it.
So what are you offering?
I'll offer you a greater potion of healing for the two. And I don't know what that fluff is, but I don't want it.
No. The hair is a package deal.
Oh, I don't want the hair. I just...
Can I just have a quick insight check on the top of his head?
On the what, sorry?
On the top of his head.
On the top of his head?
Yeah, is he got a cloak? Is he got hair? Is he bald? I want to see.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded really weird.
I think it's the same
Wait, you want to see if he's frowning? I was like, I don't understand.
Sure, you want to do an insight check on him, please?
Yeah. Insight is +2. Rolling. AJ now. 10.
Cool.
Dead.
You see just a hood, just a turban type of kind of head wrap, and a hood on top of it for safekeeping.
Damn. My friend, there is nothing better in this world than to have hair. You look very, very bald. No wonder you cover your head. Take this hair and up it to 2 greater healing potions, and we have a deal.
Take
Roll
this
persuasion.
hair. Does he have a wig?
19.
No, he just has hair.
Oh.
Yeah, he has hair, but well, clearly you don't know the type of garments that people wear out in the desert.
Can I change my appearance to look exactly like him with hair, and then stand in front of him and just go, "You could look like this"?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love how Max was like, I hope we get to where I plan to. And for a fact that this was like a one line. They shop. Like,
It's almost been an hour.
Later, like, you can have hair.
We're still shopping.
Hey, we got rid of the bandage. This has been a productive hour.
You did. Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, totally.
I'm just like throwing my head around, whipping my hair in the wind.
Look how sleek and glossy he looks.
I've never felt so young.
Let's see if he believes you. Let's see if he.
Oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What is this?
Okay.
Oh. I'm going to turn to the
I rolled a
machine.
3.
Machine, you dashing prince of the desert. Did you kill that
Okay.
worm yourself? Oh my god.
Yeah. So with a 3, you like kind of. He slowly starts kind of taking up his turban and starts kind of feeling his head. He's just kind of rolling his hands on top of his head. Obviously, I got hair, but I mean, he's rubbing the top of his head, and he's like, he reveals to you that he is bald.
Ooh.
And he is willing to take your hair. For 2 potions, was it?
2 potions all then.
Pardon?
2 greater healing potions for the hair and the fangs.
Okay. Well, how could I? Oh! And he reaches out towards the hair, and just grasps it and kind of like cups it in his hands. Take your potions. And he's trying to kind of do something, and just deal with the hair. You get 2 potions, a greater potion.
It looks very good on you, my friend. You will knock the girls dead when you get back to civilization.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion on him and make it look like he has the hair now.
So bear that in mind. That's 4d4s plus 4.
44. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Anyone else like anything? As he's like kind of, trying to shuffle the hair around and move it a little bit and put it into right.
We're heading to a temple further into the desert. Do you know how many days travel from here it is?
He looks over at you, Aspen, with the eye, with a little bit of a kind of, like surprised but not surprised eye.
I still look like him with hair, if it helps.
You still look like me.
We have the hair now. You both look like the same, right?
I've got
We look pretty similar.
Yeah. And well, speaking of the catacombs of Byron, by any chance?
Pretty sure.
Uh,
I look around at the group like, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Byron, yeah.
Yes.
Another group of fools. Oh, but as he speaks under his breath, but he points over and says, "It's no more than 2 days west from here." And as he points in the direction west of this image, so west side of this image.
What's
that you're
up?
looking- West side. And it says, but it's going to be a long journey, especially in this heat.
Well, roughly 2 days.
That you are sure. I hope you will fare better than the other adventurers I've seen coming through.
Do you stock anything that you would advise we take whilst we have the opportunity?
The only thing I'd say is, do you have a lot of gold with you?
Oh yes, quite a lot. Collectively.
Then you should be fine.
Why would we need so much gold?
I don't know why exactly, but travelers and people who I see travel through here, they do bring a lot of gold. I better not ask them any questions why, but
How much gold do you have?
it's none of your goddamn business, bitch.
Oh, calm down.
Woo!
That was a bit rude.
Oh shit. To say that to yourself, it's
Yeah.
so unnecessary.
The hair
I got this hair, I feel like I have confidence.
Mushin, surely you're tired of the constant death, this cycle of mercenaries being sent out to this tomb and dying. That must irk you somewhat, does it not?
Not really, I prefer the custom, really. The more people come, the more people spend.
But presumably if they die, then the follow-up custom must be minimal.
Not at all, because they ask the same questions as you, my boy.
We didn't pay anything for these questions. What I mean is that the same people that go to these tombs have no opportunity to return and purchase things from you further.
That's fine. I don't plan on going anywhere near the tombs.
Surely if a group were able to plunder the tomb, they could return to you and purchase all of your wares.
Well, then, be my guest to do so, sir.
So it's within your best interest then to provide us all the gold you have now so that we can later spend it with you, having plundered the tomb.
I'll be. Roll, are you, well,
I'm gonna suggestion him.
suggestion. Okay.
Wisdom.
So that's a wisdom saving, isn't it?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah.
This man is like doing nothing to you, and like he's trying to be as helpful as possible. You just robbing him blind, you cunts.
I only took some
You
water
told
skins.
us to make chaotic characters. I just
Absolutely.
I didn't kill
To
him.
be fair, this is on you.
I didn't kill him, and I've been close twice. I came up with a really creative way to kill him, and specifically didn't do it.
Roll, roll suggestion. What's
I
the-
don't roll suggestion. You roll a wisdom
Oh.
save.
Okay, what's the... Oh, it doesn't matter, it's a 1.
15 was
matter.
the amount. Yeah, so then I suggested him to basically give me all his gold, all his money,
Okay. Hang on.
because it's within his interest. He'd be under the perception that we would plunder the tomb, return to him, and spend all of that money with him.
Okay. Just...
I don't know how much you guys have spent with this guy.
Zero.
He has at least that much
No
money.
one, no
About
one, no
9
one,
gold.
no one has spent any money. But
No,
Ilya
the
did.
thing he
I
spent
spent
like
9 gold.
you spent
And
9
a
gold
silver.
and one silver.
No,
Yeah.
10 gold and a silver.
But
No,
this guy's
no,
been
no.
trading with mercenaries that have never returned.
You all right?
Ha! Take that.
As he's also handing over the money, I just sort of point over towards the potion and be like, can I have that as well? It really helps.
That wouldn't be part of the spell, but it's the thing. The thing you say.
Fortunately, well, you,
If we're going to need gold in the tomb, this seemed to be the best way to get it, because I only have 2, so... Oh, sweet. Okay, thank you. So I accept the pouch, and then I say to him, "Thank you, Mushin. This is very wise of you. We'll be sure to come back this way on our return and purchase all the various other items that you have available,
I
as we agreed."
to meet again. I hope it finds you well. The gold.
I'm gonna go up to the old man as well, and in an attempt to persuade him, be like, since you are well invested in us going to get this tomb and bring back stuff, I could definitely use that potion, and I'll give you all the money and then some back when we've raided this tomb.
Vision.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, he denies you immediately. Like, no. Unfortunately, as you can tell, I've given away all of my money, so I need something from you now, or I won't survive the evening.
It's certainly a good thing, Mushin, that money doesn't buy you survivability in the desert. You have your wares, you have your water, and we
Yeah,
will
perhaps.
meet you as soon as we have plundered the tomb. I'm going to head over
You
to the
don't
cart.
know.
I'm going to start walking over to the cart and just be like, "I think this is a good time, everyone, for us to head out. It's a 2-day journey to this tomb, as Mushin has kindly informed us. If you're all ready, I'd like to depart."
I'm gonna head over to the cart and just be mumbling, just like, stupid fucking, just want another fucking potion.
Listen, it's not his fault that your persuasion is.
It's a plus nothing.
You know what I mean? Cool.
I just hold up my 2 greater healing potions to Ilya and say, "Don't worry, I got 2. I just thought you should know."
I have healing. I wanted the shiny one.
Yeah, I was really I actually thought that some of you might have put money together or something to get that and maybe shared it out, but you know.
I was talking to Albie about separate things at the time, so I didn't really
Yeah,
catch
we
what
like
Ilya was
work
after.
Okay. Cool.
If I pass Eris on the way, I would just like
Yeah.
to lean in close to her and say, "Eris, you don't seem to have attempted to garner anything from this man in his time. Is there anything that you'd like to do before we head out? I wouldn't want to shortchange you in this scenario."
No, you've robbed the old man blind. I'd rather just move on from here.
Oh, let's not call names. I could have killed him.
I mean, yes, but you know
Collectively,
what I mean.
we all could have, to be honest.
Yeah, he's pretty
Very
frail.
easily.
Yeah, I mean, it would be really easy.
Like, so, like,
Honestly, I considered it twice.
Right, on the cart.
At least 3 times.
Oh, that's impressive.
Absolute savages you are.
I'm just gonna start getting into the car, just like 600 fucking gold, man.
Sorry, what was it you were looking to buy, Ilya?
It was a really cool potion. Apparently, it like really helps with shooting arrows and fucking things up.
A potion of shooting arrows well. Can you not shoot arrows very well yourself?
I can. You know I can.
I've seen you fire arrows. I don't see where they land.
They obviously into the people that die around us.
Oh,
Like,
yes, but usually I'm so close in those engagements that the people I engage in front of me die shortly after I stab them, and I summon my sword. I'm just saying, I'll be honest with you, Ilya, in most fighting situations you tend to supposedly take out people off to the outskirts or perhaps on a hill of some sort, but I don't really see the end point of your arrows. You could be firing them into the sun for all I know.
look into my eyes.
Okay.
Trust
And what do
me
you see?
that I am good at what I do.
I'm not sure if you're coming on to me or not, but I'm with Hazel.
No, not into you, mate.
Okay. I don't trust you, but that's fine.
I'd rather get with a much more gross, slimy creature than you, to be honest. But like, you know.
I see. So you do have some sort of sick fetish. That's fine. I don't judge, and I'll I'll turn away from him at this point.
Sure sounds like you're judging.
All right.
I think we're heading out.
At this point now, you the old man awkwardly kind of waves you goodbye.
I 100% wave back. I love this guy.
I'm ignoring him.
He did you a
Buddy.
good service, but really he got robbed.
We'll see you in around 8-ish hours, Mushin.
If you haven't already drowned in pussy by then.
Hope he doesn't drown himself.
As he shouts out to you guys, "Goodbye, friends. Be careful."
Don't strain yourself.
Are you sure you won't die of old age before we get back?
No, mate, he's got it's Oasis. It's like the family used to him.
We'll be gone a couple days, Ilya. It'll be fine. I would recommend we probably don't come back this way. He gave me everything he had, and he'll realize what he did in about 8 hours' time, but...
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Cool. So you start heading
West.
sorry, some really attractive woman walked past my window.
You have a problem. Was it the same one or a different one?
No, it's a different one.
So you just literally see every woman.
Well, I'm right by the window. If I could turn
Well, it's not my fault they've set up some sort of moving gallery in front of my room.
So D&D, guys.
These goddamn
so you
whores walking on the street? How dare they? Don't they know this is my private viewing window?
I'm sorry. Oh, God. Alright, so as you guys start making your way west,
We broke Adam.
I'm gonna take a moment to just breathe, guys.
Everyone should practice their breathing.
I think it doesn't help that both me, Adam, and Max are all doing voices that, like, fuck our throats as well.
Oh, crazy.
Adam, come back.
We're heading west.
Yes, west.
I would like to travel exactly 2 days because I have 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay.
What sort of time is it now?
Good question. Also, is Sevi doing the notes?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in it.
Put that in it. Put
Put
that.
what?
Just a viewing window.
Give myself a bit more space. Hang on. Let's see that. So the group starts to travel west. It's about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's still peak. It's still quite high. You all have water pouches. I'm assuming.
How long can you become? Can you stay a camel, Hazel? Is it a third of your level or something in hours?
she's
4 hours,
got-
and then I.
She's got. Hang on. 6. No. Yeah. You got 6 hours off, right?
Is it 6?
I get 4 hours, and then but I however much time we used talking to that man minus, and then I can use another wild shape to continue it for another.
It's just
4
that
hours
I want to
if
give
to.
you the water skins I said I'd give you when you're not in
no.
form because they become part of your form.
Mhm.
But if I give them to you now, they just fall off.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So,
Just hold up.
by the way, sorry, just to confirm, Josh, you took 5, yeah? You stole 5.
I stole 5. That is correct.
You stole 5, yeah.
I have
Um,
11 currently.
You have
I also have
11.
11.
I'd say he acquired them.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily steal them.
Oh,
I didn't
this is
Uh,
mine.
Well, actually, no.
And,
That's not true. I acquired his money, but I stole his water skins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eris, how many have you got now? Last time I checked, it was,
Same amount.
which was 1.
What? I filled my
Well-
water skins, though, remember?
Oh, how many
Yeah,
have you got now?
everyone filled their water skins.
Yes.
Yeah, I said when everyone else was doing their shit, I was like, I refill my water skins.
That's fine. But you have 6 then, yeah?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, cool. So everyone's got 6, at least if you haven't stolen any.
I have 12 because I bought a shit ton.
You did the noble thing.
How many do you have, Hazel?
And Hazel's got 2 months worth. Doesn't matter.
No, but how many? Because she's got a good drop form at some point, so she doesn't
Oh, yeah,
have 2
true.
months worth. How many water skins do you have, Hazel?
Mrr.
7? How many water skins do you have?
She's a camel, she can't speak to you.
Yeah, but she can speak out a game.
6, but you've bought me an extra 3, right?
I said I'd give you 3, yeah.
So 9 total.
Although that leaves you more than me, but that's fine.
The thing
Did we
do for
agree
that.
what happens to all your water when you transfer out?
True love.
Oh, I just go back to normal.
But what happens to all the water?
Or the water that she drank just
Yeah.
adjusts.
Oh, it's just like me being really fully hydrated. It just so happens that a camel can be fully hydrated for 3 months. When I turn back
Right.
into a human, I'll be a fully hydrated human,
Which is good for like a couple of days or something.
which is good for like a couple of hours.
Yeah,
In the desert,
this
yeah.
heat.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're now hitting your. It's around, as I mentioned before, around 1 or 2 o'clock, or did I say 2 or 3 o'clock? Quite possibly 1 or 2.
Mid-afternoon.
So it's mid-afternoon. It's now hit your first hour. So would you like to either use water or would you roll?
I'll use a water.
I'm definitely using water, thank you very
Me
much.
too.
Sevi doesn't need to because she's still a camel.
Yeah, Sophie doesn't need to because she's good. Leaving it on the bottom.
I'm
Good.
gonna pee, BRB.
Conserve your
Oh.
water.
Yeah, cool. So you're traveling down west side. As is there anything you'd like to do? You have 2 days.
Ooh.
We have 2 days to get there.
It's 2
Yeah.
days.
You said that. It was a 2-day journey.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit.
Can we look around? Can we just see if there's anything noteworthy in the area?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of travel as well, like for downtime and that, are we doing the same rules as like in the main campaign where we can like train with weaponry
can-
and stuff?
Well, you could do. I just don't know if you'd be benefiting from it. In a one shot, but sure, if you'd like to.
Because that's all I can really do. It's
Yeah,
not
no
chills.
worries. Yeah, cool. 1 second. What's going on with this thing? Why is it not working?
What's going on?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. I got it.
Oh yeah, can Eris use her thingy to get water?
Um,
Doesn't Ilya have the same thing? Wasn't that a thing that you
yeah,
both have
you
Wanderer?
could do.
Pretty much.
Cool. And sorry, you said Albie. Was it Albie?
Yeah, just say, can we look around and see if there's anything noteworthy?
Oh. So roll in. Roll perception. Roll perception.
There's a lot of sand. It's coarse. It's hard. It just gets everywhere.
16?
Cool. Cool. So you see the standard. You know, you see behind you a little bit of a glimpse of the oasis that you've recently left, but it's quite far away. But ahead of you, you see the standard cacti. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. And in the distance, you do see yourself, because as far as I remember, I know that I think Ilya mentioned about mountains, but you do see yourself in the far distance, a weird shaped kind of mountain where it seems like it's a bit out of the ordinary compared to the rocks, you know, around you, and it's still in the west direction that you're walking.
Yeah, like I saw more of a man-made mountain sort of look to it.
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's
look
right.
like purely natural.
Yeah, that you had natural mountains, and then it was molding towards something that looked like it was carved, or something that looked like it wasn't normal in a way. It didn't seem natural.
Cool. Can I use my forgery kit? Because I don't like the fact that he caught me off guard not having a letter of ownership for that oasis. I'd like to write one.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
So,
Would
just
you
for
use the roll-
reference,
would you use the roll for that?
Sleight of hand.
because we are traveling for an hour
Very
plus,
cool.
our group cannot be lost except by magical means.
It's true.
So,
Cool.
We are not lost. I mean, boo.
Does a 24 succeed, Max?
Yeah, that succeeds. So you managed to successfully draft and forge a proof of ownership of the Oasis.
Fantastic.
In fact, hang on. Before you do,
Oh, back. What's happening?
we're all dead.
Oh no.
no. Josh, what would you consider something to do with geography? A role for geography.
Nature or survival, I would imagine.
Nature or survival?
Depends on the situation, but yeah, probably nature or survival.
Um.
Maybe history, depending on whether or not
Okay.
if they can recall.
Ooh, okay.
Do they know stuff about it?
History sounds better, actually. Roll a history roll for me, please. This is for Adam, by the way.
Oh, right. Sorry, history, yeah?
History roll.
It's 20 plus. What's history? 3. Rolling. It's taking ages to load for some reason. 20.
Nice. Not bad.
Good.
20. Okay. So you managed to successfully forge a document of ownership, but also accurately identify the geographic location of the oasis as well. So, but as far as you are aware, you have forged an accurate ownership deed of land for
Fantastic.
for the oasis.
Lovely.
Add that to your inventory, please.
Thank you.
You guys are getting some dirty rolls, man.
Yeah.
So is our plan to travel for the next like day and a half.
Yeah.
Well, it's now kind of downtime, so if you wanted to do anything in that time, sure.
I'm good. I don't have anything to do outside of maybe helping Ilya and Eris find water.
Mm.
Yeah. Eris has
okay,
been
we'll just-
successful.
We'll just travel and find water. Just let that be the entire downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Um, all right. Do you want to roll for your? Do you need to roll for your downtime? You would, wouldn't you? Need
Depends
to.
what you're doing.
Nature or survival.
You're
is the
trying
thing
to
we were
nature
doing.
of survival,
Yeah.
please. Yes.
I got 18.
And you got what? Sorry, 18.
Can I help one of them? Because I was trying to help one of them.
Can do.
I guess I'll help Eris because she hasn't rolled yet.
8, help me.
So you roll again. You have advantage because I'm helping. 9.
9.
Well, it was better.
Yeah, improvement.
Okay. And Eris, you were successful before, so on this basis, you will not find anything.
Okay.
You will consume you will consume half a liter of water in the process of trying to find it.
Okay.
All right, lovely. In the meantime, I'm gonna go loot. I'll be back. And do what you're doing. Have conversations, whatever you're doing.
So,
This desert sucks ass.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it does. Makes me look for the forest.
I feel like I've stole more money from the various merchants that we've passed by than we're getting paid for this.
Oh, for sure. By now.
We don't have to go.
It's fine.
We could just go back.
No, we'll do it because we might find something of value in there, and then we return, and then we take their money too.
I feel like, especially since we've gone through all this effort, we might as well go in.
Yeah. Good job.
Yep.
I feel like if we find something of a higher value than what we're being paid, we should just keep it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay. Maybe when we go back, we should cover the entire village with plant life and vines and the sword and allow it to grow out and generally force the people to either adjust to that lifestyle or leave. What are your thoughts?
If you permit Albie to keep the golden keep, then you could do the rest with the city what you wish.
I think I could work with that, Albie.
I think I could too.
How big do you think Damarel is?
I just sort of, like, bridge my hands out over the map, and I'm just like, about that big. And then shrug.
You were going to say something, Eris?
Just what did I get myself into?
Well, you're not
Oh my
a citizen of Damarel. You don't own housing there or frequent it
No,
all
but
that often.
To force the people out for plants is,
The people forced out the plants. Why shouldn't we balance things a little bit?
because there is lots of wildlife in the world, more than there are.
Far less
Settlement?
than there was in years gone by as a result of these people.
There's a lot of plant life down south. Just head back down south, it's fine.
I've heard there's an entire city of stone and all manner of people in the south. They must have torn down miles of forest to make such a place.
Yeah, why not fuck them up?
Well, I'm
Be entertaining.
quite happy to, but we're closer to Damarel, and I think that the people there would put up less of a fight, and whilst I am perfectly willing to take on a large city of various denizens, perhaps we should start slightly smaller.
I mean, I can't really be fucked either way. So.
Excellent. So no real opposition here then. We're all in agreement. Damarel goes back to nature. Albie owns the house or whatever it is in the north. Hilya, you can have whatever's in that strange room where you found that bandage that you love so much.
I just like. It's like a vein that just pops on my head. Don't. No.
Don't worry, Ilya. That room is in my keep, and I will not let you in.
All I have to do is just pick you up and throw you.
Oh.
You couldn't even throw a bandage earlier.
Oh,
Yes, that was surprising, Hilya. I literally picked it up with my mage hand. It barely held more than 10
You
pounds of
also
force.
burned the rope that held it in, so
Well,
you didn't help in any way.
You weren't very clear on what you needed in that
It's
situation.
Very true. Very
I
true.
think it was pretty self-explanatory, given I was blinded by the bandage.
I'll be honest, Ilya. The rope seemed to be as much of a what's the word? A restraint as the bandage at that point.
No, because I was holding it in my hand.
I mean, I raised my hand. You said fire. I looked for a moment before doing as you asked. Maybe you should reconsider your orders in the future.
Just... Shh.
Damaril goes back to nature, is what we're agreed upon anyway. So yes.
Okay.
So we're traveling.
So you guys are traveling. You're still traveling. You're now still heading due west as far as you are aware. And as you are traveling, you start to see a distant image of the mountain closer to where, Ilya, from what you had seen before. It doesn't seem too far away. I'd probably say around 20 miles, 25 miles away.
Given that we're getting closer, can I get a better look at it and what's going on with it?
Yeah,
Same, I've got crystal
absolutely.
lenses. I can see things really far.
Yeah, of course.
Is this the same day and time?
It is no. This is now. It's now basically passed around a day. I would
Okay,
say.
sweet. So we are
I
one
would-
point of exhaustion down.
1 point of exhaustion down. Yes.
Fabulous.
Thank you for reminding me.
Thank fuck for that.
Sorry, Eris, you wanted to use your telescope, was it?
No, I have my crystal lenses, so I have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. And in
Beautiful.
conditions
And
of
I'll
clear
just-
visibility, I can make out details of even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across.
Fuck you.
Wonderful.
And I
Alright,
just
so-
look.
What's over there?
So
I'll use
you'd
my
like-
eyes.
So, yeah, sure. If you want to roll a perception check with advantage, please.
Okay.
I got 14 with disadvantage.
15.
15. Okay, cool. So yeah, you do see in the distance a formation of kind of like a cliffside that looks definitely different to everything else, due west around 20 to 25 miles from where you are right now.
Hmm.
With confidence that is something that is not normal.
I'll just sort of look over to Eris and just be like, presumably that's where we're going.
Yes.
What do your moody eyes see?
Explain, Ilya?
What eyes?
Moody. I don't know if she's an elf. I'm not sure.
Oh. She's very much human.
Moody eyed.
I'm a half elf.
Oh, you're a half elf. Oh, fair enough.
What does your right eye see?
Oh shit, we're both half elves. Fuck yeah.
Weird structure. Weird structure. Doesn't look right. That must be the place.
Yeah.
All the way over there.
You know, just look.
hmm So as I'm assuming the band decided to just travel in that distance. Nobody wants to do
Yes.
anything at the time.
No, we've spent
No.
too much time here. Please.
Yeah.
So within that time, would you like to drink or would you like to roll
Drink.
Drink.
drink?
Drink, drink, drink.
Drink, drink, drink.
You're definitely not a camel anymore, or
I
unless
was
you've
gonna renew it.
you just keep renewing
Oh,
it, yeah?
dang. Wow.
I can do it twice.
Sebi
We've long
is
rested
staying
since then,
out
so you
of
can do it
this.
2 more times.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna
No,
give you...
I can do it twice. What are you on about? I have
You-
to do another short rest or a long rest to get them back.
Yeah,
We
but
have-
we've...
yeah,
this
we
is
have
the
to go
next
along.
day, so we've long rested.
Yes, so I've got to. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna... When you're down, back in human form, I'm gonna give you 2 water skins. Because it seems like you're basically fine, and I'm running out of water skins.
Okay. that's
Because
fine.
you're not drinking water skins whilst you stay in camel form.
Nope.
Exactly.
I'm a camel. Mate.
So
Cool.
I'll
So
then
you-
drink another one, so I don't have to roll. I'm also
Can you
gonna
renew your
lower my
camel form
rations
while you're
by
in
1.
camel form, or do you have to pop out of it to recast the spell?
No, I can continue it if I'm in it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you as you travel for another half a day or so, you finally come to a point where you can clearly see through a very mild sandstorm, a type of entrance to something that does not seem ordinary, but definitely seems like it could possibly be the place that you're looking for.
Oh, so we're not another day's travel.
Oh.
Funky.
No.
Oh.
Rubbish.
Oh, I thought we had another day as well.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of banking on it.
Can we do the
I
free
mean-
action that we would have done if there was a second day?
Well, he told you it was about 2 days journey, and I
Got
can,
like a vague.
yeah, it was a vague estimate of distance. You were around 25 miles. It was around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What is it you
certainly-
wanted to do, Albie?
Oh, I was going to use my disguise kit to make an aspen disguise.
I feel like that requires a lot
Important
of armor to make an aspen disguise.
I'm really good with the kit.
Okay.
Like he's really good.
I can take a bit of felt and a bit of aluminum foil and turn that into armor.
Split
Aluminium, man. Come on, we're
Can
not
you
American.
you can't change your height
Aluminum.
though, right?
I have stilts. They're in my inventory.
Okay.
Just cover the legs.
So you reach a point of where you know for certain
So loose.
must be what you're looking for. As you approach a stone cliff edge structure that seems clearly that it has been molded and sculptured, then carved in a way to worship something. And you believe this to be the location of where you need to go. You are currently outside.
I'll be honest. I'm still quite exhausted after all of the bullshit that's been happening. Could be worth waiting until later, having a good rest, and then head in tomorrow.
What time of day is it? Because we just slept last night, so
It is well, you slept last night, but remember it was around 2 o'clock or so when 2 or 3 o'clock when Eris used her vision, and
yeah.
that was around
But how?
25 miles.
What time? What kind of time is it now? Because
It's
that determines
roughly around 6 o'clock, 5 to 6 o'clock
in the evening.
in the after. Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
At least then we can kind of prepare on exactly what we need when we go in there.
It's an early night at the moment, but maybe we should make our way into the entrance and then set up camp just outside before we head in.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see you, Albie. You can tell me how tall you are.
If you can see me, why can't you tell how tall I am?
How tall is Albie, Max?
How tall is Albie? 1 second.
It's not very
assume it's
metagamey that you're asking the DM a question that your character doesn't know.
I would assume.
I mean,
an
it's
insight
not
roll.
metagamey considering I can literally see you in game.
Then how tall is Albie?
It's metagamey that you expect me to answer that question.
1 second. Albie is 3'2".
Ooh, that might
Nah.
be too much.
So, and if you've got stilts, what would the stilts give you? An extra
Oh, see,
3
I'm
feet?
not interested in whether or not Albie can impersonate me. That's fine. I'm not questioning that.
What am I, too short for you now?
Possibly.
Oh. My number of relationship possibilities in this group is really low now.
It's gone even lower. You're definitely never getting with me.
Well then.
So what? Sorry, what is he? 3,
He's 3'2".
3'2".
3'2".
Okay.
Why? What is your
Hey, you don't know.
surgery?
So
Just,
while
this is
they're
happening
rambling about
in
this
Aspen's
shit-
head.
While they're rambling about this shit in their heads, I want to look at the entrance to this place. What sort of like entrance are we looking at? Like a large number of stairs?
Yeah, sure.
just a door?
So roll investigation for us, please.
Can I just perception? Because I'm just sort of looking at the general layout. Like I'm not looking for anything in particular.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
17.
17. Okay, yeah, sure. So you see these two stone lizard-like dragon. Not quite sure exactly what it's trying to depict, but you know it's a type of serpent in some way or another. Statues or oracles outside of the entrance. Deeper within, you see a hollow, dark pathway leading towards an arched, kind of huge arched entrance that doesn't seem to be closed in any way. It's not like it's got a door. It's just an open entrance.
Just a massive hole in
Yeah,
the mountain,
a
essentially.
whole entrance. Yeah.
Well, I imagine take the cart as close as we can, park it up, and then have a little gander.
I'd recommend if we intend on resting tonight in front of this place that maybe we should not venture forward, but at least keep somebody on watch.
Yeah. I have good eyes, so...
Do you?
So we're gonna rest up before we head in.
Yes,
That'd be
it's
wise, I think.
Yeah.
early evening at the moment, but certainly I've feel exhausted enough that another night's sleep would help me out.
Okay.
No complaints here.
Have you guys been taking in your rations, by the way?
I have.
Ye-
Oh.
But we've only travelled another day since the Oasis, so I just took it down by 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe then.
Do you remember
So
how many
really,
days
I mean, to be honest, everyone but Sevi has got a sufficient amount of rations. As
I
far
have
as
16 currently.
Yeah.
But I'm a camel.
You are a camel. Do you not need anything at all, ration-wise, as a camel?
Not to travel for a day.
Not for a day. How
No.
often? Leave it with me.
How often? Camel eat?
Oh, camels have 4 stomachs.
3 to 5 days without eating. No, without any water. It just says about water. It doesn't say about anything about food. How much? You
Well,
eat
Graze.
Humans can
Yeah.
go a number
12
of weeks without
8
food
to
as long as
12
they've got
kilograms
water.
of dry matter a day, which is about 30 to 40 kilograms of fresh pasture, with 80% water content. But normally, daily feed intakes average to around 10 to 20 kilograms of fresh feed. That tells me nothing.
Are we gonna
Um,
wait till later and then sleep? Because I feel like it's a bit early to sleep at 6. But
So
I mean,
it
I'm
is
happy
6
to
o'clock.
take a ration off if that just makes it easier.
we can chill having created our camp until like 9, 10, and then sleep till the morning and go in the morning.
Yeah.
Entirely your choice.
Everyone
Sure.
cool with that?
Yes.
What was that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading camels.
We're gonna rest up till late, long rest till the morning, and then go in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sentence.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, cool. So, is there anything anyone wants to do during the evening, or do we want to skip to the morning?
We're rotating watch, but other than that,
Okay.
Pretty
Sure.
much.
So you find yourself. It's now the break of morning. So we're talking about 4:30 to 5 o'clock
Cool.
in the morning. now, so it's still fairly cool. The sun hasn't truly risen yet, and the fire in your pit has burnt out but smoldering and is smoking. So it has burnt through the night successfully. What do you want to do?
Can I take my rope? I want to cut 20 feet off of it.
Okay.
I'm going to tie that 20 feet of rope around Apollo's bridle. And I'm going to tie him to one of the stones, whatever stone that I can get a rope around and tie a decent knot out here, outside of the temple place. And then
Okay.
I'm going to go up to Apollo and say, we'll need you when we come back out of here, but in the meantime, I hope this rope affords you some space to pace back and forth, travel around a little bit as you see fit. I wouldn't want you to be bound to the cart in our absence, but we will need you on our return, Apollo. You've been a valuable member of this team.
And he kind of looks at you and neighs gently, or more kind of like at you, more like. However, so you'd like to leave him in this point?
Yeah, he's got about 17 feet's worth of rope to travel around.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I'll make sure that I detach the cart from him, like, against the wall, so that it's in a bit of the shade, if possible.
Mhm. So if you were to look at this image that we've got here, where would you?
I'll draw it
You're
on. I
putting
envision
him.
us and him. So the cart's maybe, like, up here somewhere. And the horse is kind of tied, like, around here.
Okay. Yeah. So literally within the entrance.
Pretty much. He's not...
Such artistry.
he's not going in, but he's got half shade, half sun.
Mhm.
The cart's just in shade, if
Sure.
possible.
So just so you're aware that the distance between these sculptures that you're seeing in the image and the deeper part of the beginning of the actual entrance of where it starts going within the catacombs is probably around 30 to 40 feet. So there's a good walkway, and
Cool.
which would probably encourage shade within that period. You know, good safety and shade in that
Cool.
period. Yeah.
I think I might... This is probably a bad idea. In fact, thinking that it's a bad idea, I'm going to look at the group and just say, do any of you have an abundance of water skins? I have 7. Anybody got more than that?
I have
No.
about 11.
Yeah. 8.
6.
No.
Ilya, given that you have so many, it may be in our interest to perhaps feed a water skin to Apollo now, so that he is not... So that
Yeah,
he
I'll
doesn't
give him a
perish in the heat.
He doesn't even need to finish the sentence before I'm already walking up with the water skin. Like, I'm totally in agreement, so...
Cool.
I'll kind of tap
and
him on the
Apo-
shoulder as he goes past
yeah.
me and just be like, thank you, Ilya.
Cool. And Apollo, willingly takes this drink as if he hasn't been, like,
Fed
in a good
several
few
days. He drank at the water
Yeah.
thing at the oasis.
Yeah, sure. He is like given across the body language of "I wish I never came with these people," as he like completely like guzzles down this water.
I'm going to grab some of the apples from Hazel's bag of apples as well in the cart and feed him like 4 or 5 apples.
Yeah, cool. Hazel should also. I just want to make it clear, although she is a druid and is a lover of animals, should never own animals. Has not fed this guy forever.
That's not true.
Not everything's said. Some things are assumed.
I fed him when we met the travellers because he got grumpy that I only gave him 2
that was like
apples and the other guy got loads of
four-
We
apples.
lost
4 days
Adam.
ago. That was like 4 days ago.
That was...
He had
I
an
think that was
apple
3
in
days
4
ago.
days.
We met them the day before the oasis, I think. Oh
Hmm.
god, here we go.
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, that was right. On the cam switch over as we lose Adam.
Apollo is slowly losing faith in his druid friend.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's bound to a
I've been a
statue
camel
nearby.
most of the time. There's not much I can do.
We've fed him and watered him now.
Well, After that, just want to head up towards the entrance, have a little gander, see if there's anything of note inside.
I know that we've traveled for a while as a group, but most of our adventures have involved the outdoors and overcoming bandits and the like that have crossed people for the pay that we've taken. We've not often headed into these kind of ruins, these sort of strange structures built into a mountainside, and I kind of look up at the looming cliff edge above us and it's like, do any of you possibly have the capabilities to discern whether or not we're walking into any traps or what we can expect in front of us?
We charge in fast enough. If there's anything wrong, I mean, we'll hit it head first.
Well, ladies first, Eris.
Well, I don't have any particular talents in finding traps or anything specific, but I have a good pair of eyes, so I'll do my best.
I can meld into stone.
Meld into trap?
Detection.
Pass without a trace.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I could just shoot one of my spare arrows. Got a lot of them.
It may be an idea to initiate this journey by firing something into the distance. Although there's the risk that we piss something off that we can't currently see. Unintended.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'm just
potentially.
going to immediately go and shoot an arrow into the...
Into
Maybe
the
light
darkness.
Maybe
Sure.
light up fire.
That's a good idea.
Well, have you if you immediately shot an arrow, you had no time to take on board what?
I am attentive, but I do have a good passive
So
perception.
you
Ilya
have
would be smart enough
you
to
have
stop.
fired.
Yes.
You
No,
have
it's fired. Yeah, you
an
definitely
arrow.
said you fired it.
You have fired an arrow directly into that dark abyss that you have no idea what's down there. You
Do I
hear
roll to hit?
you hear the sound of no, you roll nothing.
Fair enough.
You hear
You rolled nothing.
you hear the sound of stone and metal, and that is it.
A couple
we-
of shrieks.
Can we gauge the distance based on that sound?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Would you need to roll something for that? Actually,
Perception, presumably. Cause
Yeah, I would assume perception. I mean, I was
perception.
actively trying to listen. My perception's
Okay,
not great,
so-
but
So would it be passive perception then?
well, I
Is
would
it-
argue that mine
what's going on
specifically
around
would
you?
not be passive perception because I was actively trying to hear.
I would
So,
say-
what happened.
so roll perception.
I would say because I'm also involved in it, I would give him advantage because I'm helping.
I feel like maybe roll your own because of
Fair enough.
you know, we're two separate people both listening for the same thing, and also my roll's going to be shit either way. Oh, 18, not bad.
Okay, 18 and 16.
16, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay,
7 though,
so,
damn.
So you I would say it's probably around from where you are, which is remember it's around 30 to 40 feet from where the horse is.
Wide
Yeah. No, 30 to 40 feet. If you're
from where we
going
locked the horse.
distance. Yeah,
Okay,
from where
cool.
you've logged the horse around 30 to 40 feet, I would say 40 feet from there into a dark abyss. And from that point of where the darkness starts, I would say it's another 20 feet or so. So you're talking around, I would say about what, 60 feet? 60 feet from where you are, and it hits a wall. Or something that sounds like a wall. You hear the sound of your arrowhead hitting stone, and that's it.
I have 600 feet range, so
Oh, it doesn't sound as though that's too far away.
no, there's probably another smaller doorway or something that leads further in.
I'm gonna walk up to the doorway, maximum,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna walk onto the wall. And whereas
Hug the wall.
nope. So if this is the building, yeah, this is the left wall, and this is the right. Whereas normal people would be like this. I'm gonna walk in and immediately start walking on the wall like this.
What?
Oh, I can do
Oh,
that.
it's a spider climber. He's
You
not
can
gonna
do
do
this.
You've done it before.
I did it once before.
Oh yes. Okay. Fair enough. Yes. Thank you.
Spider boots or something.
Lucy, yeah, you did remind me. Okay. Sure. So you want to walk along the wall?
Yeah, because I figure if there's any traps that are like pressure plate based, they're probably on the ground.
Okay. Sure.
This is a good idea. I'm going to turn into a giant spider.
Clever.
I have dark vision.
Oh.
I'm just gonna head up right to the precipice.
You're just walking straight through.
I don't have dark vision.
No, I am specifically saying right now, I'm walking up to the precipice and I want to look to see if there's any raised stones.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. Sorry. My bad. Sure.
Let's text Adam to find out what's happening with him.
What am I rolling for this?
Investigation,
Cool.
please.
Where did Adam go?
He just DC'd.
He just
Bad,
DC.
bad. Very, very bad. Not good at all.
You see, you
gouge your own
identify
eyes out.
nothing. As far as you are aware, everything in front of you is just normal sandstone.
I'll just
nothing.
sort of shout to the rest of the group. Just
Nothing.
Like, yeah, it looks
Nothing.
fine, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna walk
Nothing
through.
looks out of the ordinary.
I'm just gonna walk through, slightly sort of. If I'd probably be walking on the opposite side to where Aspen is, so I'd be like towards the left.
Okay. Cool. Obviously, Livia. Hazel. You know, sometimes I actually think that Sevi's real name is Livia. I'm not even gonna. I am not gonna even kid you sometimes. Eris and sorry, not Eris. Hazel and Aspen. You all successfully. Well, I say Ilya. You believe that everything is fine. Hazel, Aspen, you both successfully get along the wall, and you're on the wall.
Sweet.
Remember, you've got about 60 feet of travel between where your car is and the darkest part, or what you believe to be the entrance, the actual entrance.
Yeah, well,
It's been very specific. About
I've gone
this
up to the entrance. The cart's
Is it a stairway?
the cart's 40 feet behind me. I've gone up to the entrance and started walking on the wall, so I'm like 5 to 10 feet in at this point.
Okay, so
Beyond the doorway.
So you've gone 40 feet already, and then 20 feet between the actual darkness from what you can see.
From the horse and car, I'm 50
ooh.
feet away.
I have
Okay.
blind sight and dark vision.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good. I don't.
Okay, so do you need to roll for that in that
No,
sense?
she just sees in the
No.
dark.
Okay, so
But
Mighty
you
sense.
it's black and white.
Everything you see in front of you, everything you see is absolutely normal. Everything you see.
Do you think I
Nothing-
can shoot webs?
Oh,
Is that something that that a spider would
Spider
do?
has a web attack.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Oh, I do. I have a web attack. It is a ranged weapon attack. Thank you for that, Josh. Range 30, 60 feet, one creature, and then something can be restrained by webbing. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. Oh, and then it's giving me its stats. That's hilarious. Could I use it to shoot at the floor?
Yeah, of course. So you shoot at the floor. Nothing happens.
I imagine, given that I was looking at the floor and whatnot, I'd be about 5-10 feet behind.
And you would also be not surprised that nothing happened.
There is a floor there.
There is a floor.
Okay, good.
Is it? It's not stairs. It's just like a.
No, it is a
Entranceway.
flat ground.
Okay.
Enter in.
Yeah.
Where you've got.
But we're in an archway.
You've got an archway type of crevice that's been carved into the
That's what I
actual
thought.
mountain, and you are walking into darkness. And there is sand below you, under your feet, and that is it.
Can I check
Can
for
I go on the
traps?
ceiling and check the walls?
You,
This is me upside down.
Yeah, of course. Roll investigation, please.
Hi. Oh wait. That's gonna be the Spidey stats. 1 sec. What's investigation under?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not good. Oh no, wait, it's mental. Mental. I roll my own stats. It's physical I roll creature stats.
Let's get physical. Physical.
That's
That's good.
Can I
That
look
one!
for? Can I look for traps, Max?
Yep. Give me a second.
Nice.
So with a roll investigation actually whilst you're doing that. So with a nat 1, you see absolute darkness looking up. The sun has not caught in the kind of angle that's good enough for you to see anything. So you see absolutely F4.
I'm gonna shoot a web.
You're a spider
Again.
now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm climbing up.
You want to shoot a web? You shoot a web. Nothing happens. You hear the sound
Onto
of
the walls.
you hear the sound of web kind of hitting the walls, and that's it. Nothing. No reaction. No sound. No nothing. Aspen.
You also know I'm a giant spider, right?
Yeah, I do. So you went. Right.
It don't come out of our mouth.
That means I am a large creature. 4
You are a
squares
large
big.
creature.
You remember
Absolutely, and you hear nothing.
that. Don't call me fat.
4 squares big. And also, Aspen, you wanted to check for traps.
Yeah.
You see nothing. You detect nothing.
I'll
Okay,
just sort of
can-
shout slightly ahead, just like anything.
I'm not seeing anything, and I'm gonna walk off the wall and back onto the ground. And jump.
I'll just shout behind us then, just like, come on, guys.
I'm gonna stay on the ceiling and look at them all with my 18 eyes.
18?
18.
I don't know. Loads.
Eight.
loads.
I mean,
Just
it could
8.
be. I mean,
How many
Just
eyes
Does a
I mean,
spider
he is a
have
does a
8?
giant
spider.
spider have?
Hey.
Still 8.
Still 8. 8
I'm
giant eyes.
giant.
Yeah, they're big eyes. There's still 8 of them.
Some species have 6 or fewer.
This one has
Ta-ha.
8.
that's left.
I know, but they were so certain it was 8, so I'm trying to
Oh,
prove that it's not
it is.
necessarily 8.
Okay.
In the,
yeah,
in the Vegas
yeah,
of eyes, you've gone bust.
Does anything happen as I walk back onto the ground, Maximum?
Nothing happens. You just stir up a little bit of sand.
I do a little jump.
You jump and you stir up a little bit of sand.
Okay, then I'm gonna shout back to Ilya and just be like, Ilya, it seems fine. Let's move in. This is taking a fucking ages, longer time. Sick of waiting. This is taking fucking ages. Let's go inside.
I'm gonna just walk nice brisk pace towards where I'm assuming roughly where my arrow landed. I'm just gonna look out.
Where are the others, Ilya?
I shouted at them, but I don't know where the
I'm gonna go back to the entrance and just be like, Eris, Albie, let's go.
Oh, thank goodness.
Never
So,
get everyone alone now.
Oh, she's disgusting. Let's go.
So
From a
you,
DM's perspective, do you think I could web Albie in and carry him?
if you want to,
I just wanted to know if it was
you
possible.
Can. You're a giant spider.
And he's a small
and
man,
he
right?
is a small man.
Do you count as small, Albie? I think you do,
Yeah.
don't you?
He's
Yeah, he
3
does.
foot fucking 2. He's fucking small, mate.
I'm considered pretty average by gnome standards.
I'm a gnome! You're average gnome!
You use our words, goddammit. I'm not a little person.
Your
I'm
size
a-
is small. You are a little person.
Ooh, could a giant
Maybe I was just a
spider
big gnome.
web a gnome? These are the normal questions you type in. I'm going to have to put
So
5 at the end.
as
You can whip me, but I will be disgusting about it the entire time.
So as Eris paces through with pardon me, with
Albie?
Ilya?
no,
Albie?
not with
Aspen?
Albie. Ilya and Eris pace through with urgency to try and get inside because they're tired of waiting.
I asked them to come in. This has been time wasted on their part.
I didn't
Wow.
know.
While Hazel,
Should we be able
Am
to
I
see
meant
the
be
shit off
able
to the
see
right?
that?
We can see the
We can
weird
see here.
foldy room.
what?
I don't think we should be able to see that.
Foldy room.
Cover
Guys,
that back
there's
up.
gold over there!
There's a, like, hide areas or something. It's in the same place that reveal areas is, and then you just draw a square and hide it again.
Can you see here?
We can see here where we're pinging. Yeah.
The gold.
Fully.
The gold.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll show you what.
No,
Because this is what we can see, Max. This whole area.
What can you see?
In the purple square is what we can see. The rectangle.
All of that.
hide it.
I'm colouring it in. It's going.
Coloring it in is not helping him.
That's not fun at all.
Yeah, but Max, the same place where you get the reveal
we can't
areas
see it.
thing is the hide areas thing.
That's not fun. That's not
It's
fun.
alright. We can't see it. I coloured it in.
Yeah,
That's
no,
ki-
it's just purple over there. It's fine.
that's
Green now.
killed. That's killed everything now, guys. I'm just.
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
It has.
No.
It
What we're
absolutely
doing.
has.
It
killed
hasn't.
everything.
Trust me, because we can only see what was in the purple square. We saw part of a tunnel
Yeah.
and
Ooh.
two piles of what appeared to be gold that were possibly golden mushrooms.
We couldn't see
We're
how
fine.
to get there either.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
no,
see
we
how
couldn't.
to get there. And
It was
honestly,
like a tiny little square.
Yeah.
based
Can
on
you
the
see it now?
no, it's
No,
gone.
it's gone.
You've done the right thing now.
Oh, that's
Based-
bollocks, man.
Based on the fact that the only part of the map that we can see is in the bottom left, we were pretty sure there was something over there anyway. So I think
Can
you're
you see?
fine.
Can you see here? Can you see? Oh, fuck's sake!
We can see like
Yeah,
that
we can
bit.
see here.
This. Is that right?
Everything else is
Yeah.
fine. You're good.
Yeah. Everything, the whole other
Ca-
screen is.
How do I get rid of your drawings? Oh my god!
Just highlight them and then press
We
delete.
tried to
I
do
can
this
delete
last
them.
time.
I think. Did I delete them?
I deleted mine. Everyone that did a drawing, just drag over to the right
Yeah,
and then
I
press
did.
delete.
There you go.
Get your
voila.
shitty lines out of here, Adam. I see that smirk on your face.
What? I didn't say anything.
I'm assuming
Oh
it's
man,
it's
I
your
really
end.
wanted you to not see anything. I'm a bit disappointed.
You've done fine. We know that there is a tunnel somewhere to the right. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about
I'm a
it. huh?
spider. I can sense these things anyway.
You know what that
Did
means in
someone-
your
did
head,
someone
but it
draw a
means
penis?
literally nothing to us. So don't worry about it.
Someone
It was
drew a penis.
Lucy. I know it's definitely. Now I'm looking at the colours. It's her.
Might have been Hazel. They're pretty similar colours.
So Lucy, if you wouldn't mind moving whatever it is that you did over here, because you're the same color.
I
Yeah.
didn't do it.
If it's over here,
Eric's is the same
delete
colour as
it.
me. The bitch. She's sussing me up.
Someone's green. Someone's green.
Yeah, it's
and
Lucy.
they've drawn something over
It's
here.
Lucy. It's not me.
chill out. Max, you have the same capability of deleting everybody else's shit as they do. So just highlight it and press delete.
How do I do
You
that?
Nothing.
Just draw a square and press delete, the same as you would delete your own stuff. As long as
No,
you're on,
because I could be deleting stuff that I don't want to delete.
not from the token layer. Because if it was on the token layer, we'd be able to see it. So make sure you're on the token layer and then
okay.
highlight and delete it.
Okay. Fucking hell.
If it's on the GM layer, we can't see it, and if it's on the map
Can you
layer,
see
we
that?
can't touch it.
Can you see this?
No, there's
No.
nothing here now.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
good.
There's
It's
nothing
just
here.
this
Oh,
tiny, like, three-way
Fuck's sake.
entrance.
Now delete Lucy's penis and the two faces.
Lucy! Delete the penis!
No, keep the penis. Keep the penis here. It's fine.
Hey!
The
She
DM
said
says
that!
to keep the
Such a
penis.
strange
DM says it.
It's fine.
I can't believe she tried to fucking set me up, bitch.
Honestly, when you're like managing a map as the DM, this shit is so annoying. I gotta pee.
I can't get rid of the head.
It's super fucking.
I can't get rid of it. Why can't I
Lucy,
get rid of
get
it?
I got rid of it. It's good.
God, I can't. I mean, not the head, the shaft. I can't get rid of the shaft.
It's gone.
It's gone, it's gone.
The shaft's gone.
Gone. It's all gone.
Placid. It's not an issue.
All right, thank you. Okay, so you should see nothing but what's down here.
That's
Yep.
correct.
Just
Yeah.
two turns. I'm assuming that's like a wall in front of us.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
So you go around
If
it.
you walk closer.
Yeah, I was saying like I just want to walk as far as possible to around the area where
I'm
the
gonna turn my light on, guys. Hang on, because it's so dark in my room.
Oh, let there be light.
All right, yeah.
Icons. Now,
So we're in a
masses-
place. I'm back.
We are in a place.
Do we
Yeah.
need to put everyone's token in? Are we free to move around?
On the point of 1 second, if you
Okay.
could bear with me, please, guys.
Take all the time you need.
Thank
Basically,
Dungeon
I'm
God
leading.
man. You're leading, are you?
Yeah,
Excellent.
because I was just walking straight ahead.
Mhm.
to go
You went to get your arrow.
Yes.
And Eris was with you,
I'm
from
a
what I believe.
spider. Oh, do I have a spider?
So,
Oh, I do. Is it gonna
Send-
work? Oh, look, I'm a spider.
everything about that.
Mah.
Isn't that too
why?
small if
Why
you're a
does this
spider?
never work for me?
Sevi,
Yeah?
aren't you 3, 2, 4 times that size?
Yeah, yeah.
You can't resize
I'm
your
a spider. No,
uh,
I'm a big spider.
What is going on with this music? Why can I never?
I'm not hearing any music.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Do you want me to
Like,
pull out what you tried to play? Is it this
Yeah.
latest one? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
this big. Can you see the square?
Basically, the music only responds to being slapped about, so you have to slap it about a little bit. There we go. Music
You
is
guys
playing.
like green square.
Ooh, nice music.
Funky.
I'm getting massive feedback from one of you.
Why am I getting?
It's talking in this music.
Is this from the music or?
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Sounds like an advert.
100%
It's
it's
not
from
a-
the music. Because
Can't
I
be.
just stopped the music and now the music isn't talking anymore.
Mate, it is. Bro, it is this music right here. Hang on.
Was there some commentary on the music?
There was
Hey,
something.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's this one.
Okay, hang on. Dark
Something
Hunter's-
broke while playing the track.
Something
That's
broke
good.
while playing the track. That's interesting. We'll do the old trick. This is some top tier content for the stream. We know how
Love
much
it.
you guys love listening to us fucking try and play a track.
There we go.
There you go.
Go.
Hey,
God.
nobody's talking. Nailed it.
Yeah, there.
Hi, I'm John Smith, and this is my soundtrack that I invented. I'm gonna ruin it now by talking over it for 4 hours.
Fuck you, John Smith. So I walk towards the wall looking for my arrow.
I
Yeah.
have no recollection of Fishgate.
You immediately find the arrow that you just shot. So if it's damaged, you can pick it back up as normal. Oh my god!
See this?
Oh my god! All the shit that I had put down is gone. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Hang on,
Did you delete it?
I didn't delete it, but
Also,
it just
for everybody that hasn't put their token on the map, you guys know that you can put your own token on the map, right?
No, how do you do that?
You just go to the journal, click and hold your token's name, and drag it to the left. Drag it onto the map,
You
essentially.
do be right though.
Yep.
I'm on Hazel's back though, so I don't know if I need a token.
I feel like you still need a token.
Yeah, in a minute, like when you get off the back, you just chuck your token in.
Okay.
Cool.
Sevi, are you able to make your token any bigger to actually fill 4
We
squares?
we
I
can't
know I'm bigger
resize
than
our
you.
tokens. Max has to do it.
Oh, okay.
with service taken.
It needs to be
Otherwise
2 by
we'd
2
be
squares.
able to, like, resize
This
our
one-
tokens to like 7 squares by 7 squares, and then
No, but,
everyone.
Sevi's is the right size. Isn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's
No.
large. It needs to be 2 by 2.
Oh, too bad.
There we go.
Fucking hell!
Now move yourself into the middle.
Also move it to back.
Battery low.
Hang on.
All right.
Oh, I hate everything about it.
So you find yourself within the entrance of the catacombs of Pyrin. Not sure exactly what it is that you're, you're about to kind of come across,
Charging
but
battery.
you know that you're here initially for the mission of retrieving an
Charging
artifact
battery.
which has been asked of you for the Baron.
I would like to go to this right corner, the one that I'm just near, and I want to just peek around it, see if I can see anything down.
Which one? This right side here, yeah? Yeah, the right corner.
Yes.
Okay. that's not working, is it? And there you go.
Max, I have dark vision as a gnome. Am I able to see a bit further than everyone else?
I would say you'd have about an extra. I'm going to give you about an extra 15 feet of distance in your vision.
Okay, cool. Yeah, can I move up to there and just peek around the corner?
Yeah, sure.
Get the fuck away from
Oh,
me.
which way? Which way is it you're looking?
The other side, the one that earlier didn't go down, so
So from here, yeah,
lefty. That's it. We're covering the flanks.
Oh yeah.
covering the flanks.
Yeah.
Do I see anything down here, like looking much closer?
That is what you see.
Cool. Thank you very much.
So in that vision of what you see some being. You're not sure, but he is walking away from you.
Guys, there's someone here.
I'll
Kill
take
him.
note of that. I'll just sort of peek back around the corner and just
I'm on
be
the
like,
ceiling, by the way, upside down.
Yeah. Okay.
On the
I'm
day.
just gonna point my
Mhm.
finger towards down this side of the area. It's sort of signal everyone like I'm going here. Guys are playing D&T. Fuck's sake.
Innit?
The live gate can wait.
I'm a spider.
Oh my god. This is
unfair,
so
right?
so awkward to manage. Okay, that is what you see.
Oh.
Funky. I'll just sort of nudge over towards Eris and just be like, there's a chest. Or
What are
she
you-
can just run away, that's
What
fine.
are you all
you know?
reacting to? I haven't moved in yet. I can't see very well in the dark. What's happening?
You
I
were
want
just
to
mumbling
hit the chest.
about times.
I wanna hit
Eris,
the
you say Eris wants to hit the chest.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want
hit
to
it.
hit it. I want to hit it
You
with
want
my
to hit
blade.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I want to hit it because it will
Okay.
just be a minute.
Roll to hit.
Thank you.
It's just gonna destroy it and like
How
7
do I-
billion gold worth of gems are gonna get smashed in the aftermath.
Sorry, I forgot to put a space.
Hey, nice.
22.
22. Yeah, you'll hit. You want to roll damage?
Oh, sure. I didn't know I was going to roll
Okay.
that.
Erupt that chest.
If that's not a mimic,
You're about to stab some wood.
yep. Destroy the priceless Ming vase contained within.
This is where I
The
keep
fuck
all
is
of
a
my
mink?
priceless Fabergé eggs.
Cool. Cool. No problem. So
Damage?
you. So yeah, 6 damage. So you. What the fuck is? Oh no. Pardon me,
Huh?
guys. 1 minute. 1 minute.
The bandage comes out.
It comes back from the wind.
Fucking bad.
No. For some reason, I can't grab this character. Why can't I
He's
You're
grab
on the
it?
wrong layer.
I'm not. I've gone through all the layers. That's-
Hmm.
I should be able to grab. Oh no, I see what I've done.
At the same time, I'm shouting, should I be going left or right? I'm
Cool. So
somewhat lost.
Let me roll what you get.
It all meets up down here. Just come over.
Very well. I'll follow
No.
the spider.
Why can't it be follow the butterflies?
So you open the chest. Sorry. You hit the chest, and it explodes open to reveal a blue spine. It's a transparent blue. It's worth 500 gold pieces.
When you say spine,
A spine?
It is a blue spine, crystallized spine that's worth around 500 pieces of gold.
The spine of what?
It is a gemstone cut into the image of a spine. A blue.
Oh,
But it's
I
this
want
big.
it.
wow.
So it's about this big.
So it's like a small dog's spine.
Yeah. It is a small spine to cut to the image of a
What are you
spine.
saying, Hazel? You're gonna what?
I'll web it.
She
No.
wants to web.
No.
However, in the midst of you
You can
making
web
that
it.
noise, you draw the attention from the.
Don't worry,
lizard
stream.
man.
I got your back. We're zooming right in. Ooh, he is a lizard
there and
man.
hide up.
Everybody run away, there's a lizard.
It's a little man with a little man.
I don't think you
Okay,
could just
cool.
move into somebody else's space at this point,
Yeah,
Hazel.
we do, Hazel. Get back.
You can't inhabit the same space as somebody else.
As he comes.
I'm on the ceiling.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, in that case,
On
I'm
the
coming
ceiling,
around
people.
here.
Like 3 times.
And he runs into the room, noticing I believe that's Albie. I believe that's Albie here.
He's
And
far too
being
big.
the fact that he is the closest person to him, he will
Kill Albie.
attack
Good.
Albie.
How lit is the room, Max? I mean, I know we're all enjoying this.
So,
Pretty lit, but
so throughout the area that you're walking around, you will see torches lit around
sweet.
the edges.
So
It's
I
well lit.
don't need to worry about the fact that I can't see shit in the dark.
Cool. And Albie, Mr. Albie.
So are we in combat now?
He is attacking you right now. Don't worry about the music. But he is attacking you right now.
I mean, do we like need to roll initiative and stuff if we're in combat?
No, he is just attacking you because he has just come out of nowhere.
If we're not
and-
in initiative and he's come out of nowhere and looks like he's about to attack Albie and the spider's not in my way, I'd like to Eldritch Blast him.
Well, I was gonna say he's down the corridor. I was looking down the corridor. I was looking at him down the corridor. I feel like I would have probably seen him turn and move down the corridor towards
Okay,
me.
so what do you want to do?
I feel like initiative is perhaps needed at this point.
Not get hit is what I'd like
Is
to
the
do.
initiative needed at this point? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
'Cause
it's up to you, but if he's
I don't want initiative at this point personally, but because I don't expect these battles to last long.
that's fine. You don't have to enforce initiative, but I feel like if he's running in and we're not doing proper combat, maybe Albie needs the opportunity to avoid some sort of attack, but then
So yeah, that's fine.
it's up to you how you want to handle it.
Can I dodge roll to the left? When I see
Absolutely.
him charging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I shoot him in the
do
face with an
Do you need to
Eldritch
roll-
Blast?
Do you need to roll for this?
Can I just roll dex maybe?
We truly in Dark Souls now. You got the dodge rolls and everything.
Yeah.
What does he need to roll, Max?
17.
Dex.
Just a dex save.
And
Can I fire off an Eldritch Blast whilst he's dodging out of the way?
you can do. Yeah, go for it. Roll.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll to hit and see if it hits.
So Albie, you successfully dodge.
Thank you.
$18 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
10 damage.
Sure, no worries. Cool.
I just
No.
go in the
So-
light that I see as I turn this corner. I just go, "What the hell is that?" And then I raise my hand and fire this Eldritch Blast.
Cool. You hit as Albie kind of dodge rolls as he hears a pattering of feet running down this darker corridor. He sees the kind of glimmer of a tip of the spear as he rolls out of the way to the left, and immediately after rolling, you don't even see where it came from, but you see the beam of an Eldritch Blast fire down this corridor. It hits the lizard man square in the chest. Not enough to do enough damage, but it will knock him back, some distance. And he is currently down on the floor.
Ericilia, take care of him. Don't let him report back to whatever else dwells in this place.
Oh, wait,
Sure. I want to run over.
You web
towards
him. Wait. We got web him. Yeah. Do you need to web for the webs?
Webs him. It's a ranged weapon attack, so I have to attack him.
Roll to hit.
16.
You hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now, one here, target is restrained. As an action, he can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the webbing on a success.
DC 12, yeah? All right.
It can also be attacked or destroyed.
And I hit 12. I literally hit 12. So you hit
Cost
him.
his action, though.
It costs him. That's fine.
He already
So-
used his action, so Ilya and Eris still get time to go first.
Cool. So as this lizard man hits the ground and finds himself a little bit kind of, thrown off, thinking that, he wasn't expecting this beam to just hit him. A spider kind of crawls along the ceiling, and webs him up. Within moments, because of the way that he was webbed, his spear was able to cut through the bind and the restraint, and he's immediately free. But slowly, we're surely
He's
slowed.
still on the ground.
He's still on the ground.
I
Ilya,
would like to shoot my arrows into his stupid face.
it may be best not to kill him, Ilya.
Oh, let me get that off. So he's currently down. And if you want me to put some, let's put this on just in case. That will kind of pump people going.
Sort of retort to that, which be like, it's a bit difficult to control death with these kinds of weapons, and I'm just gonna shoot.
Don't aim for the face.
His face.
And that is 1 second.
You've queued a playlist, not an individual song.
No, I don't want a playlist, bro. I stopped. I picked this specifically so it wasn't a fucking playlist. Oh my god, why?
That fucked the stream. BRB.
Again, as always, I would like to double check whether or not this is a monstrosity or a fiend. Because
Why can't it just go smoothly? Why?
Hang on, let me do the old.
we're
wait, that's
tech
wrong.
issue in the street.
Oh, it was playing something.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, it's on.
Fantastic, thank you.
A bot.
Are you still
Cool.
shooting him in the face,
So-
Ilya? After I said
You
maybe
still
don't kill
shoot
him.
me in the face.
It's cool
I'll
if
go
you
for
are.
the chest. I'll go for the chest.
Wait, can you not
Um,
non-lethal on ranged? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Ah,
sort of
fair
looking
enough.
at in the non-meta way.
No, yeah, you did good.
Either way, I'm shooting this fucker with my arrows.
Okay, sure. So you will hit roll for damage, please.
Wait, I just auto hit? Fuck yeah.
You've got
You rolled 16, didn't you?
That's Hazel.
no, that was Hazel.
Oh no, it's Hazel. No, roll to hit. Sorry.
Do you have disadvantage because he's prone?
I would imagine so. Yes.
It's definitely a thing about things being
So-
prone and shooting them. Can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I imagine I would get advantage on the hit like most other things.
Why would you have advantage on the hit?
To hit the prone, I don't know, because normally
He's
that's
prone,
something,
isn't he?
No, when they're prone, it's a smaller target. I think if enemy is prone versus ranged attack. I'm pretty sure it gives you disadvantage when they're prone. I just put prawn.
Ron. That'd be rude.
Prawn.
If enemy is prawn. Fucking prawns. 5e prone attack, advantage or disadvantage. An attack roll against creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. And then I lost it.
And then probably just the
Attacking a
same
target with prone with a ranged attack gives disadvantage, while attacking
Oh,
with a
that's
melee
rude.
attack gives advantage. Yeah, because you're shooting at a smaller target because he's now on the ground rather than standing up.
Eh,
Nice. Oh.
bad for the first hit,
What's that? Oh, dang.
and then a 28 for the second hit.
Is that
Five.
damage?
No,
no.
that's to hit.
This is a hit.
So
Okay, yeah, you hit
imagining I
both.
hit with the first one.
There you hit.
You got disadvantage, so you missed with the first, and it's 25 on the
25.
second.
It doesn't matter. You hit both.
Oh, okay.
He has like no AC.
Do I give the extra pluses to damage if it's a monstrosity or a fiend?
Nope. There's not a monstrosity or a fiend.
Cool. 24.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
oh, he is down.
Ooh.
I'll just sort of look as I just splatter it with the arrows and just be like, that's a shame.
Ilya, I said not to kill him.
It's really difficult to control that with these things, you know?
You specifically told me how great a shot you were earlier. We discussed this. You said you were an amazing shot, and I said, I've only really ever seen you shoot off into the sun. And you were like, well, I'm actually a crack shot person. I was like, I don't really trust that. And you said that you essentially implied that I should. And here we have evidence that at, what, 15 feet? You can't shoot a man who's laying still on the ground in the fucking knee or something. I've heard of people being shot in the knee with arrows in the past.
Past life, I shot someone in the knee and they just died anyway. So, to be fair,
Why are you brutalizing these people before you shoot them in the knee? I'm gonna go over to the guy and essentially, not necessarily loot him, but see if he has anything on him.
Yeah, sure. So you loot him. Roll investigation.
I'd like to discern his kind of nature if possible. I'm not as interested in taking what he has on him as much as I am trying to figure out what kind of weirdo this freak is. Investigation.
Okay, sure.
Plus 3.
Investigation.
5.
Okay, so you know that he is a scaled being that has is able to walk on 2 feet and is that is it. That is all.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's some sort of reptilian biped. And then I'll just move away.
I'm just going to walk up to it and I'm going to try and pull my arrows out, preferably in one piece.
Cool. Bear with me.
This place could be owned by these creatures. They could be swarming at every turn. Maximum, do we see down here, given that we've passed this place several times, and possibly over here as well? These all seem to be openings that we've passed.
Yes. Apologies. I can't manage, guys. Come on. Like, let me.
That's fine. Do it when you need to do it.
But yes.
Just saying.
But yes, you can see there. In regards to you pillaging or from his corpse, yes, you're able to retrieve 1 arrow.
Nice.
And since nobody's bothered to take the blue spine, can I take that out of the chest?
No, that's because
Didn't Eris took it?
Did you?
no, because I've forgotten some of his characters.
Hazel.
Hazel? Because Hazel's spider and she webbed it from the ceiling and took it.
Oh,
from
did
me.
you?
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't even.
I
I
didn't
didn't even
realise
hear
that.
that.
Yeah.
I feel like you all responded when I said it.
Yeah, I remember that happening.
Like
She definitely
everyone
said
was
she
like, "Oh,
webs
you
it.
web it! Oh, you web it!" And now I'm like, now she's like, "She webbed it," and you're like, "Oh, did you?"
I know you webbed him. I didn't realize you webbed the spine. Okay.
No,
Ugh.
before.
Fine.
I'll
I'm
give it
going
to
to-
Eris. I've wrapped it in webbing now, though, so
Oh,
it's
God.
slightly protected.
Oh.
Think of it as bubble wrap.
Okay.
This
Oh,
lemonade is impairing your memory. Add this.
So that. How do I mark
So many
that
bubbles.
as? Yeah. Let me just mark it as this, guys. I'm sorry.
You're trying to mark the chest as like looted or something.
Yeah, looted.
Just draw like a red X on it and put it on the map layer.
There.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's a token then.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just went into the freebies thing.
Yeah.
There's
It's
a
like
search
what I
bar.
did
If you
when I
just
did
type
that
in
one shot.
chest. If you type in chest, it will come up with loads
Yeah.
of things.
Because I
There's-
put down like a bunch of tables and stuff when I did one shot.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will then peek around.
By the way, being who's that? Elka? Ilya.
Wrong fucking two
No,
characters.
no.
Come on,
Two
man.
characters
Two
ago.
characters.
Wrong
How many
game.
names do I have to deal with
All the
right now?
time. It's fine.
Come on, just like deal with it. Just accept it. Like, how many names do I have to deal with right now?
For
You
long
have to
enough
only
at
deal
this
with one
point.
name. I've got to deal with fucking 5 or 6. Fucking hell. Plus NPCs. Plus animals. Plus.
Simple solution.
Hey, I'm
Look
always called
at the
Hazel.
bottom of roll 20. Bottom of roll 20, it says right there, Ilyar Trevelyan, not Taran, not Elkas,
Yeah.
not Liam.
He's 006,
No,
damn it. Nobody
I'm
else
sorry.
questioned.
Like, you know, sometimes I find it difficult even to call you Ulrich. I'm sorry. Alright?
To be fair, of all of us, I feel like Auric has the most like D&D name.
Yeah. It's true.
True.
Wait, can you bear with me for a minute, guys? I'm so sorry. I am seriously trying to stay on top of this. I
Don't
knew
worry,
this
man.
was going to be
Not
mad
just you.
busy.
Just take your time.
Yeah, seriously, don't worry about it.
There you
One
go.
of the advantages of doing these little one shots between arcs is that the players get to experience DMing, and I feel like Max has hit peak DMing. Like it's 100% been successful in terms of Max experiencing what DMing is. I don't remember any of these voices. Shut up, guys! I'm trying to focus on something. Stop drawing on the map.
Yeah. Actually, if it makes you feel any better, one of the maps that I made on my one was like a bunch of tiny square rooms. So you had to mask the whole layer and then individually cut out each
Yeah.
tiny little bit of alleyway.
If you have premium on Roll20, you can do this really cool thing that's like token specific dark sight vision.
Yeah, you get like a POV sort of thing where it
And
will
where they move their
uncover-
token is what they see, and then when they move their
Oh,
token out of an area, it hides the area again, which is really cool.
Oh,
But Roll20
I love
is
that.
like
I-
£10 a month, which I
If
think
I-
is too much.
If I was DMing more, I would have paid that.
I've considered it on several occasions.
Although, like a one-time purchase, I'd consider it.
If it was a one-time purchase of like
Not
50
monthly.
quid, I feel like I'd have done
I
it
would
by
go-
now.
I'd go for it. Yeah, I would as well.
Yeah, but not £10 a month.
Yeah, whenever you log in, you'll see like a little image where it shows like the thing, where it will just uncover certain areas
Yeah.
that are around you.
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway,
Sorry, Adam, what were you saying? You had a square room that you had to uncover individual corridors.
Yeah, because the map size for this is it can be massive, right? It can be
It can be
1600 by
fucking
1600.
huge. Yeah, you can zoom right out.
And I made a labyrinth of all these tiny rooms, and I had to mask each individual room, and it was a pain. And then I clicked on the mask layer, and it just masked everything. So
Yeah, it
overwrote
does.
Everything I'd already done. Frustrating as hell. So I feel your pain, and that wasn't even with people around. I still lost my shit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna peek around this corner to the right of me.
Can Eris see down the right-hand corridors?
This, as in. Oh, wait 1 second.
It looks like there's a corridor this way, and we can't really see this corner.
This way
properly.
here.
Yeah,
I
where
know,
I'm
This corner
pinging.
here.
Here.
Yeah, I said I was coming over here because you can't
Okay.
really.
So first off, for Ilya, Ilya, you see.
I'm also going to walk into here just to try and uncover more of it.
That.
Oh, I genuinely thought it was gonna go further across.
And sorry, Eris, you see where is it you're looking? Sorry.
We're saying
Here.
this corner and this possible corridor.
I'm looking
Okay.
down that corridor.
Right-hand side of the
Oh
room.
no! I don't want to reveal that. Hang on.
It's
I
always
want
so
to-
funky revealing up to the lines of where the rooms are.
You always have to do a little bit more than what you think.
Yeah.
How's the wall look, Eris?
It looks
Nice
uncovered.
wall.
Can I look down my bit?
Wait. Okay. So to look down this way.
On the right-hand side.
Pretty sure it leads to a corridor of mushroomy goldness.
In the vein of wondering what kind of tree something is when you look at it, try and discern the type of brick of the wall.
Yeah. Maximum, can I see anything else in this room as I've stepped through the doorway?
Which way are you looking? Sorry.
Far left.
To the left.
You're looking far left.
I'm in the left room. I'm just seeing what I can see in this room.
But
That's me.
are you looking far left? Are you looking far left?
I'm looking around. I walked in looking to the south and then I turned my head to the north. It doesn't take long to go
Did you take it all
Okay.
in?
So you
Ah,
see
shit.
that. In that
Ew.
time, Eris, can you roll a acrobatics or athletics check, please?
I can do indeed.
God diggly ding.
I'll see.
Roll me a quick check.
Three.
Oh, I said 23.
Oh, I got on right to 23.
It's a 23.
Right high numbers.
So, you like dramatically, but kind of like second instinct, feel the presence of like something coming to you from the right, no, from your left, and you step back as you see nothing but a blur pass your face and hit the wall to your right. Immediately, from doing so, you see this.
Oh.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
I feel like it's at about that time that I go, spiders! And then rush this thing.
Yes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
run towards him, thinking he's calling for me.
Sure, no problem. Bear with me.
I don't know if
please.
I'm doing it out of turn or not, but I want to rush in and cut the
No,
fuck
but
out of
if
this
you-
spider.
Yeah, but if you can give me a second,
Yeah, that's fine.
I would really appreciate that right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Josh, give him a second, man. Come
God
on.
damn!
Because I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I get caught up.
None of us know what we're doing, man.
Stop looking out the viewing window.
Yeah.
Oh, is it gonna work?
God
is-
damn it!
What is
This fucking
hashtag
blink.
plat?
No, I don't want
Oh,
that.
it worked!
I
It did
don't
it! You
want
did it!
that.
It's resuming, it's playing.
No, I don't want that.
Oh, that's
I
not the one you
don't
wanted.
I don't want that one.
I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one either. For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
God,
ahead and
guys.
step in here for a moment. Do the old slap the bot, and then play what you were trying to play.
How dare you abuse the
Katy Perry.
It's already playing, Max.
spider, and it was really
No, you're lying. You're lying to me.
It's literally already playing.
It's not
Also, if
playing.
you try and play a 10-hour song, it can't do that.
Nothing's playing, bro.
It is for
It's
me.
3 hours long.
Play.
Am I? Oh no, it's not. I've gone crazy. Hang on. Yeah, the song you put was 10 hours. It can only play tracks that are 3 hours or less.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind. Nope.
Is that the one you wanted? That's not the one.
That's not the one.
It's too
Okay, so
peaceful for
if I
spider.
do this, then you do play and whatever song you're gonna play.
Yep, cool. I'm gonna do it.
Boom!
You hear that?
Hey.
Yeah, for all you wannabe
beautiful.
streamers and whatnot, if you're using the rhythm bot, it really responds to being disconnected each time you want to play a new song. That's the only trick.
Yeah.
Kick it out of the fucking room and then play what you want to play.
Okay. Do I need to loop that or is it a good?
We can loop it.
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Okay, so first off is Aspen.
I'm gonna try and smash this guy upside the face with some swords. That's a 12 and a 26.
Ooh.
God. 1 second. Let me tell you if it hits or not. I'm fairly certain it will. What was the first one?
12.
Oh yeah, they both hit.
Sweet. It's only a spider. So that is fucking nice. 22 damage.
Yeah, sure. He's dead, mate.
I thought so.
He's dead. Man.
I will
Come on.
then spend my movement going womp, womp. And I don't think it's a bonus action to, like, search. There's definitely a search action, I believe. Something like that. Search action.
Are you still in combat if it's dead?
Yeah,
No,
but I
but
can still
Eris
use
is
my
in
action
combat.
to search.
Eris is in
Um,
combat.
I have used my action to attack. Search does exist, but I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action thing. Sorry, it's a full action, rather. That's my turn.
Cool. 1 second. Do you want to open that chest? Sorry.
I do, but searching something is generally an action, and I've used my action to attack. If you're happy to let me
Okay.
do it as a bonus, then I will totally do that. It's up to you.
No, I will not.
Fair
And
enough.
cool. I will allow Eris. It's your turn.
Yay! I smack it. 10.
That's a miss.
Ah.
What has
Just-
befallen me?
Roll to cry.
I say, oh, fucking spider.
Mhm.
And that's it.
Do you not have extra attack?
I thought you had extra attack.
Oh, I do!
Yeah.
Uh,
You're a fighter. You
didn't wanna
definitely
say
have
it.
extra attack.
I know I had extra. I thought I had to take the first
You want
time.
to roll?
Yeah.
Roll for that?
No,
Go
you
on,
don't.
Roll for that.
Whenever you
You're
take the
telling me
attack
all the
action.
time.
Huh?
Roll for the extra.
Oh.
Hang on, that's a
It's
miss.
worse. Whenever you take the attack action, regardless of the result, you get extra attack. Go away.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
God damn it.
So the spider will attempt to attack.
Aw.
Oh no! Yeah, that's definitely not hitting. He will miss.
Mm.
Cool. And
Hazel, tell your friends to fuck off.
in fact, I think now is a good time. Can everyone roll initiative? In fact.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What happened? What happened to the tournament order? I got rid of it. How do I bring that tournament order out?
14.
How do I bring the turn order out? Josh, I
Just
closed
Right-click
it.
a random
the
token
toilet.
and click Add Turn. I'd assume that I'd bring it up.
Thank you. No, it didn't. What?
Then I am incorrect. Is it somewhere on the left-hand like toolbar? Just go through it.
Josh, how
I'm
do
gonna-
you get back the turn order? Yeah, Max's has lost it. Click the clock on the left,
Either hides or unhides turn.
and either hides or unhides the turn order. Unless you've got it
minimized.
minimised, in which case you have to double click it.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Thank you.
There you go.
Sorry, who is it? Who is it that was rolling?
Yes.
We have 12 for Ilya.
14, thank you very much. It was with advantage.
14 then, sir. And Hazel is 10. Albie is 20?
20.
Fucking hell, bloody hell.
Chic.
And Eris is 4. Good old 4. And Aspen, who hasn't rolled. Would anyone like to roll for Aspen?
I don't know what his modifier is.
Disgusting.
I thought he was coming to say something.
Thought
Okay,
that
yeah.
was relevant to us, not just the gross.
It was porn. This is rated R.
Oh no.
I mean, if that's what you think porn is, Max, then wow.
I am a
You're
sheltered
missing out.
child. I am a sheltered child.
He really
happening?
needs a girl.
Apparently,
I need
we
you to roll
committed
initiative,
porn.
sir.
We committed porn.
Yeah,
Committed.
according to Max.
Did it.
You did a porn on Scream.
One porn.
One porn.
You can officially say we've been in a porno.
3 whole marijuanas.
Roll initiative, sir.
Oh, sweet. Let's go. I'm the best at initiative. Watch me roll on that 20 straight up.
It's gonna be in that one.
You don't even know. 14.
No.
Oh,
it's a
same as
14.
me. Fuck yeah.
I already killed
Aspen.
something. I don't even need turn order. Turn orders for wimps. Why can I see somebody's... I can see Eris's turn order now. I never used to be able to see people's turn order, and suddenly Eris is in there for me.
I don't
She
know
is-
why, but that is the truth. Why is the worm here? Look at that one.
Turn order just uses your last turn order, so you need to delete him.
What's the worm here? Cool.
I,
Gareth,
seriously,
no
yeah.
So, by the way, I need to roll for the
You have
spider.
not added my turn order, surely. Have you
I
gone?
have.
Why can't I see
It's
my own
just
turn
Eris for
order?
me.
Harrison 4, yeah?
Well, whatever. I'm
you're-
closing it. As long as
Oh.
Max can see it, that's all that matters.
Wait, why are you? Why is Eris twice? What's going on?
I don't know.
She's the
Guys.
only one.
Help me.
Yes. No.
Just delete secondaries and then add who you haven't added.
And who I haven't added.
I'm gonna guess
Is-
it's me.
Who you haven't had?
No, Aspen's there. Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly.
What about
Spider Hazel? Spider
Hazel's
Hazel.
there. Hazel's
Spider Hazel.
Oh, okay.
I can't see it.
there. Hazel's there, man.
Shoots a web, steals your spider.
All I see is a spider now.
Does Albie have a shot with second terrorist?
I think the answer's still no.
It's a low bar for Max. Max has had a few.
Oh my god. Okay, Eris, this is your go. Fuck this spider up. After all of this, you kill it in one hit. That's it.
16.
Yay!
That will hit. That will hit.
16 there.
Come on, come on.
Smash the bat.
And that's a
Wow.
12.
Not bad.
What does that mean?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh god, damn it. Oh yeah, he's dead.
If we're out of combat, just point of order, I'm going to open this chest. I don't know that we are out of combat, but if we're out of combat, I'm opening this chest.
You're out of combat.
Oh sweet! I'd like to open this chest.
I want to watch from above what's in it.
Just the fact that it's now gone silent after like 2 smacks, I'm just going to assume that everyone's fine.
Oh, she's
Ah,
hugging
maximum.
behind.
I know, right? How cute.
Wait 1 second.
It just
I
never
need to
works
make-
for
I
you.
need to get this right. Why can't I get this right, Josh?
Just disconnect it in between. It's the easiest
I
step.
don't know how to disconnect.
Do you want a clue? It's
I said-
! Disconnect.
Oh,
I already did it, so don't do it now.
I have to do that every time. It's lame.
Yeah, or you can use octave instead of rhythm, but then all of the exclamation marks have to be replaced by underscores.
No,
Welcome
forget
to
that.
the DM life.
Oh my god, you know what? I'm so glad. Like, I don't want to stream anymore, man. Right. Okay. Cool.
We've still got 3 people. I don't know who they are. I think Vin's still here. God bless that man.
He's a true.
He's a trooper.
He's a true fan. Okay. Cool. So you want to raid the chest? Yes.
I don't know about raid it. I'd certainly like to, at the very least, open it. If I have the time, I'd like to step back a number of feet. I will give you that number. That number is anywhere up to 30. So I'm going to go over here, which I think is about 20 feet, and then I'm going to mage hand the chest open. And just before I do, I'm going to go, Hazel, I'm not sure if it's trapped. And then I'll summon the mage hand so that she's got time to move away, and then I'm going to lift the lid of this chest with my mage hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna get ready
Sure.
to web it.
So
Just like shaking a butt.
Charging battery.
Aspen's mage hand just kind of fabricates in front of him with a
Yeah.
bit of a mist, and
It has like
lifts-
a viney, the vines kind of protrude out of nothingness and create this hand shape which begins to fill out and then converts into like arcane energy rather than full on nature.
Yeah, sure. As it flips the lid of the box quite aggressively with a bit of strength. This wood is strong, and it basically reveals to you. Roll.
I will.
I'm gonna let you roll at me.
Roll
You
a
know,
death
me
save.
I
roll
want you to roll.
persuasion because that's my highest
no.
thing.
No, I want you to roll a d10 for me, please.
D10. Here you go. 6.
Six
die.
bandages.
You die
Provide
6
you with
times.
A bottle stopper cork embossed with gold leaf and set with jewels. Let's just say that, which is worth 750 gold pieces.
Mm,
Wow.
Six.
it's making it rain today.
Okay, I
Making it
will
rain.
take
What-
this bottle stopper cork embossed with gold leaf set with jewels, and I will show it to Hazel and just say to her, "This would come in handy. We could buy something with this. Perhaps we could do up that house that the rats own in Damarel before we cover the entire place in fauna."
I'm gonna spray the bottle in web so that it's bubble wrapped. Web wrap. We're gonna call that
All
web
right,
wrapping.
sure. You could
I
web
was
wrap
holding
it.
it, so I don't know if that's pinpoint accuracy, but if not, you've just webbed my hand to this bottle.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's now you won't drop it.
You can cut your hand out of it. That's fine.
So, assuming she's
Sure.
just webbed my hand to this thing, I'm just going to be like, I think you need practice. I'm going to
that
summon the sword in my
bottle
other
is,
hand and cut it.
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Is it a bottle or just a bottle stopper?
It is a bottle stopper.
Fancy.
Oh,
Bottle
I definitely thought it was a bottle.
stopper.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot harder to web.
With,
but
I'm
I've
just going
webbed
to
it
cut the
anyway.
web away. Gold leaf
Bottle.
set with jewels. Is there anything else in the chest, or is that all it was?
That is all that is in there.
As this is happening, I'm
Okay.
just investigating up to the north.
That's fine. I take my bottle stopper
Yeah.
with gold leaf in.
Um,
I'm
thingy
gonna
with
leave the
jewels.
room.
Was this?
How do you spell jewels?
Jewel.
so you want to go north? Was it Elcast? Oh my god.
I swear to God, I will come to your house.
His name is on Roll20.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry, bro.
Lucy
I am-
literally
Definitely doing it
changed
on
her
purpose
name at
now.
the start of the game so that their names were different enough.
I'm so sorry. I have drank a bit. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I am so sorry, bro.
Me too. I've
Yeah.
nearly finished 2 liters today. Yay!
Congratulations.
Water gang.
That is what you see.
Woo,
And,
Limegate.
you were saying, Eris, you were saying what is what?
Love. She was specifically answering. What is
Baby,
love?
don't hurt me. Don't hurt.
What is this door-looking thing on the
I
right?
said, what is this? What is?
I
is
don't know.
this?
Roll.
What's this?
What is?
What's this stuff?
What is? Roll
it's falling from the
investigation, please.
Okay. Maybe I will. Returning.
Can I help her
shit.
since we're right next? I'm right next to her.
No, stay away. What was
Stay
that?
away.
Oh, damn.
He might help.
Don't even need it.
Okay, yeah. Cool. So you see a type of you see a crack in the wall that's not
So it's
easily.
web it.
It's not. They've not tried very hard to hide it, but it is there. So to the common eye, it's not visible, but to you, it is clearly obvious that is something that someone's trying to hide.
Orby, let me use you as a battering ram.
Why didn't you see? Why are you looking about?
There's something through here. This wall, it's not stable.
Can I go and smash it?
Please, do it.
Sure. Roll. Roll to hit. Oh, roll strength. In fact, roll strength. Just roll strength.
Oops, no, don't worry.
Oh wait, you're cheating.
15.
15. Okay.
What?
As Hazel kind of is listening to what you are saying and doesn't kind of communicate to you, she just aggressively crashes through this wall as she makes her way into an area
Bye,
that's
people.
unknown.
I'm gonna go web stuff.
In the process of you guys, 1 second, you make your way into this area.
Ooh. I'm still on the ceiling. I just want to be clear.
Okay, you are on the ceiling. In fact, let me put something on you so that I know that you're on the ceiling, because There's too many times.
It helps.
Is there an
always
upside down icon?
Is there an
Oh,
upside
the
down
stream
icon?
can't see that. They can stream it now. That'll do.
Oh, look, there's a spider web. I'll put that.
Yeah, a spider web. Okay, sure.
Is there anything up here?
Yeah, Ilya's been in a place for a while.
I've just sort of been stood here having an existential crisis because nobody can tell me my name.
Greg, and this is completely out of game, but is this why initiative would be beneficial so that people get to kind of
You can use
structure.
initiative in these sorts of situations so that you ensure that you're getting back to people like in equal time,
Yeah.
in equal fairness. I don't
Okay.
tend to use initiative, but I will sort of half remember and jump between each other so that nobody's getting left behind. Initiative's a good way to manage it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's probably better for me because I'm slowly getting more drunk. I will put Ilya, you're next, regardless of any initiative. But if you could roll initiative for me, please, so I know in order, that would be really helpful right now.
Ilya rolls low and goes last.
Eris is 6.
90.
I always
19.
roll.
Nat 20! 16.
Wait, Albie is 12. 16 for Aspen. Sorry.
I've already gone though, to be fair, so you should probably move me to the back.
Okay. Hazel, you're
Me too.
19. Yeah, you've
I
gone.
just cracked the wall. Smash it back.
Okay. That's fine. I'll put you guys at the back here. And what? Oh, that spider's dead. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Sorry about that.
So
Ilya,
good.
you are next, sir.
Yes. Thank you. I'm looking around this area first because otherwise I can't do anything. I need to see.
Which way are you looking?
I'll
So
look
is
to
that-
the right and I'll immediately
Both
look to the
ways.
left.
Both
Yes.
ways.
Both
Both
ways.
ways.
He's looking both ways before he crosses the street.
You've been standing there long enough that I figured by now you probably have.
Yeah,
looked
he's
around.
seen like left, right, up, down,
I've seen
through time.
everything.
How's your existential crisis going?
I've also joined him. I know I've sort of had my turn, but my intention is to kind of come and back him up.
Seeing that Aspen is coming over, I'll just be like, I'll sort of nod my head towards
Thanks
the
for that.
left, and then head over here.
I will check the right then to assist.
I am.
If that's what you
Just
intended, Ilya.
Let me just make sure you can see this.
Just
That's a
using
wall.
Alt to make it look better because I'm on that wall. But
Using what?
using Alt to make it look better.
Oh, I
because
see.
otherwise-
Right, to put
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
in between. Yeah.
And sorry, who is this? Who is this? In
That's
the
Albie.
right? That's this one here.
This one here is me. That's Aspen.
That's Aspen, and that's
Ilya.
that's
That's me.
okay.
Yeah, is there anything up to the north right now? Because I'm assuming there's a little bit of wood or something there.
That's what you can see. And for Aspen, you can see.
It's okay if you do me later. I don't mind.
You can see.
No, you can see this Aspen.
I can see. I see
You
you.
can see that.
Really? I can't see directly in front of me?
Yeah. Isn't? Wait. Which way are you looking? To me. You're
Oh,
looking...
my token is a little bit askew. I'm looking directly above me. But again,
okay.
like, you may as well just give me the rough
I'll
room.
come back. I'll come. Yeah, I'll come. Yeah, that's fine. So you can see this. Oh no, I don't want you to see that. God, this is so
It's fine.
awkward to freaking
I can't see it
manage.
if that's happening.
He says as he hides a Tarusk in the darkness.
You can see that.
Okay, cool. If I do sort of see that at the same time Ilya's gone the other way, I'm just going to go, Ilya, there seems to be something here. And
Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
give
check
him the
this room.
opportunity to take that chest.
I'll be like, I'm gonna take
gonna back
this
up.
room quick. I just need to double check.
Or I'll
And
wait.
I'm gonna head down over into this little room here.
Going. Are you going south or north? Sorry,
South.
South.
south. Okay, cool. So you see that?
Sweet. Good
Just a
search.
sort of cursory perception glance, if there's anything of note. Like,
Roll perception.
cool. $24.
Cool. So you see on the wall, the wall is scattered with a weird kind of engraving. And it seems to be some sort of kind of snake, or serpent, moving in a kind of wavy kind of movement, and there are two next to each other moving in identical movements.
They're gonna have to dance straight from the chest.
I'm gonna head over to it and I'm just gonna poke it. See what happens.
Okay. It does nothing.
Okay. I'll just
It
sort
is
of
it
ignore
is strictly an engravement that is on the wall. That is in wavy movements. In the same direction. They are moving in the same direction.
Fair enough. I'm gonna head straight back over towards Aspen. Be like, nothing too much in that room over there. Strange serpentine engraving. Not really sure. What'd you find up here?
A strange engraving. That doesn't sound like nothing. There seems to be a chest north of us. Maybe I should take a look at this engraving.
Yeah, sure. I'll have a look at this. If I scream, I might be dying, but oh well.
I'll be
I'm
sure to
gonna go
ignore
over and
that, and I'll move over.
I'm just gonna go straight over and open the chest.
I'm gonna go look at his engraving. But again, I feel like I've had my tad, so feel free to go back to the others before me.
Cool. So Eris, it's your go.
I want to go forward. More
die.
over here. Probably.
You want to go forward. One
Through
second.
this door.
Bear with me, please. So to
I'm gone.
this is what
That is brand new information.
I didn't know this was here. My goodness.
also, since you're in the room, you may as well just see this. Fuck it.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this gold?
I don't know.
Gold.
Can I pick some up?
Oh god, oh god.
Sure.
Black hand!
Return of the Black Hand.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it just normally, or do you want to do it sleight of hand? Do you want Albie to see it or not?
Just gonna pick it up. I can't disguise the room covered in gold.
Sure. So you pick up. Oh, bear with me. Sorry, because
Bear with me, caller.
I can't. I don't know how. Is that you or is that no, that's you?
I don't.
All right. So you pick up
Oh, gold's gone.
smudged gold.
I was imagining Eris and Taryn meeting in the future and being like, "Hey, hey."
Why is it not coming up when I type in your name? What? Oh, wait. There. Oh yeah, that's why. I did Reddit.
Hmm.
W slash, I guess.
It's R/ instead of /R, isn't it?
Yes. My brain could not comprehend that for some reason.
Can I like investigate this gold? I want to see if this is genuine. If I can see anything.
Absolutely. Yeah, roll
Suspicious.
investigation.
Bite it like an old-timey prospector.
9.
9. As far as you are aware, this is certified gold coin.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
you're
leave
9
on
sure
that.
of that.
Yes, I'm 9 sure.
Certified by
I'll-
John Smith himself.
I have to say I don't trust this place and its gold. These treasures are far too expensive. Something doesn't sit right with me. They may be fake or illusions. I'm not sure.
From the other room. Who are you talking to?
to you, idiot! And the giant spider on the ceiling.
Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hazel, it's your go.
Hazel, you should
I'm
speak
gonna go
in
forward.
Morse code. Just do Morse code with your little tippy tappy legs.
Mhm.
To communicate.
Okay,
I don't care about the gold.
that's fine. You're on the ceiling, yeah?
Yeah.
Where is my thing?
I don't know. Am I doing? Oh, I want to be forward. Sorry.
Okay. Cool, that's what you see.
I'll stop there.
Oh, there's a thing in that place.
Uh-oh.
Bloody hell, that was loud.
Is that my turn done, or is it me?
You have moved how long? Well, you still got movement.
Oh, the stream can't see any of this past the line. There we go.
Can I web it?
Do you know what you're webbing? But yeah, sure. I
No,
mean,
I want to web it though.
you want to web something? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You want to
I want to web this thing that I can see the corner of.
Roll to hit, please. Wait 1 second.
16 again, because that's what I rolled to web apparently.
16. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Wait, sorry, I got so many screens. You will hit.
Oh,
Is there any damage with that, or is it just
no, I'm restrained.
restrained? Okay. Cool. So, why is it not working? Come on. There we go. Cool. So you successfully restrain something.
Cool. I'm happy.
As you hear a loud kind of roar and that kind of like kind of, but you don't know what it is. But you know you something.
Okay, I don't think I can do anything else. That's like me,
No.
really.
Cool.
Got
That is
it.
the end of your turn. Sweet. So it is now Mr. Albie.
Mr. Albie. So I'd like to move up to there for me.
Sure. Can you roll a acrobatics or athletics check for me, please?
Yes. Oh, 7.
God. Okay.
Us puny bipeds hitting all these pressure plates.
1 second. So you walk into this area. Is that right?
Mhm.
And sorry, because I don't know how I'm doing stuff. Bear with me. Is that right? No, that's not right. Is that right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
So you have
Shit went downhill.
you have fallen into a pit of illusion. And you have taken. Oh my lord! Good God!
You're my favorite GM. Be gentle.
Do I hear this?
Thank you so much.
What, do you hear
You
Adam call
say-
Max his favourite GM? I sure did.
You take 12 piercing damage, falling into a pit with spikes, not knowing that you were lured into an illusion of some sort.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oops.
and he has fallen. Albie has fallen into this pit.
We all
So,
move on with our lives.
When you say it's in a pit of illusion, does that mean that the pit isn't real or the
The
spike
pit
is
is real.
But your
The pit
perception
is
of it.
real. The floor,
The floor
which
was
you
an illusion.
which you thought was real.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's the
Yep.
floor was the illusion. I fell into a real
The
pit.
floor was an illusion. The gold is real, but now what? But the gold is an illusion in a sense, but it is real down there. But the spikes and the pit is real, and you walk straight into it.
Okay, do I still get to use my like actions and stuff?
No.
To die.
You are immobilized at this point. I'm afraid.
Fantastic.
Cool.
I'd say we could leave it there. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that is probably a good place to leave it. Thank you very much.
But you already
so
confirmed that I can
think
web him.
you could, but we'll have to wait until next.
He's been
turn.
webbed, I thought.
What,
But,
Albie?
Oh, no, the
it's
creature you were fighting's
unfortunate
been webbed.
That Albie has taken a tumble down into a pit of spikes. Clearly lured by the color of gold, because it is nothing. He sees nothing more than just that. And we shall leave it there. Brilliant.
Trust it.
Thank you very much, everyone, for
Didn't
watching
catch a
the
word of that,
stream.
Lucy.
Sorry. Yeah. Goodbye, stream. Until next time. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for watching.
See you later, stream.
Bye, stream.
See you later.
Bye.